Samurai.
I don't see him on here, but I like Genjudo. Genjudo!
Of course. We are live-ish. We are live-ish.
Are we live?
We do a lot of
Only because Mike's here. He's giving us the Japanese pass.
Permission granted. You may
permission
all
granted.
be racist against the Japanese.
Without you here, we're all going to Me Too jail right now. I'm just saying.
Oh, I just realized I can. Hey, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. This is Drone and Quartered. I just realized I have OBS. I can mute these weirdos. It's fantastic.
Oh,
I have the power. Okay, and by the way, audience, let us know if the audio is okay. I know it's been a little strange. YouTube likes to act up. Mike, what are we doing tonight besides being weird?
We are very weird tonight. SNK. Who is making all that noise? Not me. It's SNK. We're doing SNK.
It's Terry, for heaven's sake.
Terry.
I guess you guys are too loud in there.
Man, everything just goes to pot.
Man.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Hi, Leah.
He said hi. Okay.
That's it. We're doing SNK Games. Drone and Quartered, round 77. Fight!
Yes. All right, let us.
By the way, we have a Discord now. It's in the description. First thing right down there. If you want to do the draw along tonight, please use the Discord draw along. We'll do the Twitter one too, but I'd like to move it along to the Discord because it'd probably be a lot cleaner and easier.
I like to move it.
Sorry. Move it. Who got me started on that? All right. Anyway, subscribe, share. Everybody share. Go out there right now. I'm no longer on Twitter, so I can't share there, but I can share.
It's probably for the best.
Else.
It's probably for the best.
So you came back on Twitter just to call me gay today? Someone notified you to come back on Twitter so you could establish my gay factor.
That's why
Matthew, there's nothing gay about it. There's nothing.
Give me my music.
Oh no, what is that?
Hey, what does it do with the iPads? That was Jubei, right?
Yeah,
Jubei.
yeah.
Oh, that's me, baby.
Hattori Hanzo. Make jump back, smack somebody, mama.
Dude, that drawing's so freaking gay, Matt.
Yeah.
I love that drawing.
What's the drawing?
Wait,
I can't.
your girl is
I can't
supposed
see
to
it.
love it.
He's got a little sumo. He's got some sumo.
I'm loving that. I'm loving that.
Mm-hmm.
That's making it move a little bit in the words of
Yeah,
Lewis.
he's doing his little Bo Jackson right there.
Dude,
All right.
Dude.
All you're showing is his junk hair. You're not even pulling it down so you can see the character.
Oh.
You're just like,
Oh, that's weird. I'm not.
Maybe imagine over here you have Chuck Norris, right?
Matt, has your wife beat you up too much?
And over here you have Liberace. That drawing is much, much closer to Liberace than it is to Chuck Norris, if that makes sense.
hey, look, man, here's what you're forgetting. There's a whole 50% of the population that loves stuff like that. I'm just saying. Like, women, can we do some art for the ladies sometimes?
Sure.
We need to have a ladies' night. Yeah, a ladies'
Like,
night.
literally half the population, guys, likes that.
And
I'm one of them.
That's too bad for them.
I feel like this is going downhill quick.
Yeah. All right. It is 7:13 p.m. PST.
Gosh, we're late.
Pacific time. The competition starts now.
Oh,
Yes, I'm going to use up your time while I am. You should show up ready to compete.
am sort of ready.
Sage, what is a good character to draw?
I need to switch. You should give us a countdown or something.
No,
Nope.
let
Nope.
me. Do you? Okay,
Hold
let me find
on.
one, Zach.
I didn't even change my camera to the view.
Nope.
The clock doesn't start until I
Competition.
So the classic character, Matt, is Haomaru Genjuro,
Jinjo.
and also the Ninja Hanzo.
If you
But there's
spend
also female characters, but they're not that popular. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, you know what? There's some good female characters like Nakoruru or
I'm on Samurai Showdown. You guys.
You should, Zach. You should draw Blue Mary. That's who you should draw.
Wait,
Okay.
who's that? Who's that one girl?
Blue
from-
Mary.
Let me see.
I changed mine to Darlie
You're talking
Dagger.
about Mai from Fatal Fury.
yeah, and Weldon,
Nobody else draw my. Nobody else draw my.
Weldon, just in case,
Everybody else draw mine.
No.
in case you
Yeah.
didn't catch it, Weldon, that was Samurai Showdown and not Corn Dog Showdown.
Okay, Googling my. Please use your family safe search.
But there is Peanut Butter Showdown. Anyway,
If
Peanut
you use
butter jelly with a
family
baseball
safe
bat.
search, you won't even find mine.
See, Calliope at Night. Calliope at Night says, "Why am I seeing a loincloth? What is this degeneracy? What is this degeneracy?"
That's Matt.
Hey, like, all right, let's get serious for like just 5 seconds.
No.
Had that been a girl in a bikini, nobody would have anything to say.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes, yes.
Like,
now,
like nothing.
now you
Yeah.
understand. Now you understand, Terry.
It's like, what's the problem? Seriously.
Terry,
That's a
if
guy.
you look at my YouTube statistics, my channel is 98% male.
It's a guy's junk. That's the problem.
I don't want those people running away because of Matt Weldon.
Because they have self-hatred of their own junk. We
That's
all
right.
got meat and potatoes.
Everybody hates their own junk, Terry.
We don't want to see
Not
other
me.
people's.
hey guys, I gotta jump out and jet back in because I think something wrong with my setup here.
All right, jump out, get back,
All right.
hurt yourself.
Make sure to come back.
All right, we've got a beautiful super chat all the way from frigid Iceland,
Oh, cool.
and this comes from Aberdolf Hunkler. He says, "Thanks ever so much for providing some much-needed entertainment and distraction in these times. You
Aw.
are appreciated."
Awesome.
Thank you for being here. We appreciate you.
Eric's trying to come in.
That's pretty cool.
I'm in. I'm in.
Oh, Elliot.
Dude,
Now Elliot
thank
needs to come in.
All right, it's Eric. Yeah, that's it.
Uh-oh.
Natowski?
SpaghettiOs.
I'm here. I'm here.
All right,
How's it going?
we're already. The clock's already started, Eric. We're on. Just
All right,
And
man.
nobody has started.
I know.
Yes,
I can't
yes,
think of a
good.
good pose.
Keep them scrambling. Keep them scrambling. And if you had spent more time, preparing for the show rather than drawing, spending 5 hours drawing a loincloth, Matthew Weldon, you'd be ready.
That took him like 15 minutes, I
I
bet.
think you guys got the problem, is what I'm saying.
yeah. Hey, Terry knows.
I know, dude. I did some smut for a living. That's something else. Like, I don't know why y'all acting like y'all ain't never had to do some dong for pay.
What?
Getting tripped right off the bat.
Not me.
Not me.
You
Look,
couldn't
look,
pay me enough.
Okay.
this corona about to change y'all careers up. Y'all better open your minds up.
No, will we?
Are
I
there
bet
like
people
people
offer
you
me
can mute
money.
singly?
No, actually,
Yeah.
while I was at the Honolulu Comic Convention, I stopped by and spent some time with Terry, and you had a lot of ladies stopping by the booth.
Yeah, that's why I'm not joking. I literally realize there's 50% of the population that we ignore for some reason.
And I think I made at least 2 upsells for you, because every time I stopped by the booth, and me and Terry are probably the loudest 2 people in the whole convention.
You're being nice. I know I'm the loudest. But anyway,
Yeah, sometimes you got to draw huevos for huevos, man.
there you go.
Mm.
What's funny, what he's not telling you is that me and his wife were instant besties. Like instant besties.
My wife is a pretty nice person, yeah.
You got one of those cool wives, man.
Mhm.
She
You-
must
you
be
wanna-
really nice, Edwin.
She's
She really is.
she's
She's
feisty.
one of those type of wives where when you see Edward, you're like, "Hey man, where's your wife at, dude?" And you're like, "Oh, she's back. She's back home." Like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay, man. All right, how you doing? I guess."
Good, man. Good.
I know because I got the same type of wife.
That's right.
So yeah, it's sucks being a nerd. Interesting. But no, man, it was very nice to meet you. He's taller than you think he is, guys. He's way taller than you think he is. And he's 10% more handsome in real life. I was a little turned on. I knew that'd get you. I knew that'd get you.
Yeah.
All this dong talk.
I don't
know.
blame you. I don't blame you. I
Should have known
understand
where I
it.
was going with that.
I understand it. Ebony and Ivory,
There it is.
side by side.
Coke and Bacardi together again.
Mm-hmm.
It's guy love. It's guy love.
I would say peanut butter and
Love that song.
chocolate, but Weldon would try and jump in the mix.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. We can get a little bit of double stuffed Oreos on there. Come on.
Oh, ouch.
Let's keep the food analogies going.
Mm.
Actually, in real life, I can't stand double stuffed Oreos. It's too much cream.
No, it's too much.
Just take that where you want to, guys.
Oh my god.
You know, speaking of double stuffed Oreos, there's Dragon Guard. There's Dragon Guard on Indiegogo. You guys can go check that out. We just launched this weekend.
There you go.
That segue, Kevin, is golden.
That was gold, dude. That was gold.
Jerkmonger says, "I've been kicked." No.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, you guys. Mike, why'd you overbook unprofessionally?
I didn't. There were 9 people, and I invited Terry.
Yeah,
And
that's overbooking.
I didn't see anybody freaking. Oh well, I'm not on Twitter anymore.
No one knew you added Terry.
Edwin, is that correct?
Yeah, we were already booked when you said Terry was coming. So, but I figured it'd
Yeah.
work out because
Well,
usually.
Thanks for checking with me on my show.
Kicking my friends out of the show.
Oh, that's right. You're not in Twitter, so you don't see the roster. Mm. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna have to. Everybody who's on the show is gonna have to join the Discord, so we can start. I can start doing the roster on the Discord.
Man, I haven't been on Discord since I was spoofing on Pokemon Go.
Nice.
Did everybody get over there successfully? It sounded like everybody did. I'm really scared to go.
No,
over
I didn't. I don't even have one, but I was
Yeah, I
like,
don't- I
yeah,
don't
I'm
know.
good on Discord. I was like, oh, shoot. No, I'm not.
there. I did have the app for a while. Figure it out.
Let's see. Let's see. Shinobi Raccoon says, "Hey Edwin, how does it feel being the most hated man on comics Twitter?" Am I? I don't notice most of it. I just kind of tease people and I keep moving. To be honest.
I thought Peter Smitty took over that spot.
What's up with you and Twitter, man? What are you doing to these people?
You know, I told a couple of people it wasn't cool to harass people or be cruel to people or to try and make people miserable over comic books, and people lost their mind over that.
Wait, just today or
In general.
You deserve it.
Yeah, I'll be all
How
right.
dare you.
I'll be all right. No, I'll go tell my boss at work tomorrow. I'll come in early and sob in his office.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll say space.
And I'll say, "Hey, man, some people,
Elliot, check your Facebook.
some people were mean to me on Twitter." And then he'll be like, "What's Twitter?" And then I'll explain it to him, and he'll probably punch me. He'll probably punch me and then say, "Spread it around some," and I'll be like, "All right, yeah, that's kind of what I've been wanting to do."
All that.
What's going on?
All right, can you guys hear Elliot? Elliot, can you hear them?
Oh,
Elliot?
Elliot.
I could kind of hear it. What happened? I said I only had
Eric swiped your spot.
Oh.
Swiper.
Edwin overbooked. I'm going to throw everybody under the bus here. Edwin overbooked,
Mhm.
and then Eric swiped your spot.
Yeah, Eric was steady clicking that button until you
Well,
left.
I got you on StreamYard here if you just want to hang out, and then we can put your stuff up
Boom, boom, boom.
separately.
Oh, are you saying separate but equal?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was a reach, man. Come on. That was a reach. That was going like you're showing your A's now, man. You got to do more contemporary. You know,
I'm
stuff
out
that
of date,
people-
man. I'm out of
Yeah,
date.
you're
I
like-
don't know the.
I don't. That's
Did you see this, Mike?
He doesn't know the lingo.
I don't
that's
know
the old timey stuff.
I don't know the lingo, man. You mean
I
like?
lost the StreamYard. Or where am I at? Where am I at? All right. What are you showing me? Dadgummit, I keep hitting the wrong thing.
I mean, I just have now caught up to Huey Newton. So come back to me in a couple decades and we'll. What?
Lewis or no? Oh, okay.
Yes, Huey Newton and the news.
Huey Newton in the news.
That is not correct.
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
That is not correct.
And a
Yes.
Christian
Yes.
Bale music.
He said, well, they got extreme pushback for singing that "I Want a New Drug," and they were obviously singing about crack cocaine in the
Yeah,
ghetto.
they can't hear you, dude.
I can hear you.
I can hear him, but it sounds like he's in a deep cave.
Elliot, come back.
Come back, Elliot. Follow the sound of my voice, Elliot.
Elliot, come back.
You're everything a dirt could be.
See if I can get in a direct line with my microphone here.
What do you think people will be angry about next decade? Like in the 2030s, what are
Why are
people...
you thinking about the future right now? like we ain't there yet, man.
Oh, I'm gonna survive, man. I'm gonna survive. I've got cardio like a beast. I've got an immune system like a beast. And you saw me.
And this is over on April 15th. Anyway.
Terry, you saw me
Oh,
in person.
awesome.
I mean, I am an impressive specimen of manhood.
Man, you thinking like an individual.
Everyone's gonna end up being the first to get it and die.
we gonna be in that damn movie Atlas, Cloud Atlas, probably in the future, where it's gonna be roving maniacs trying to cannibalize us in 2030.
We already have those guys.
So
here.
cannibals,
There you go.
cannibals. The cannibals are going to be upset that you call them cannibals.
Sounds like
There it
China.
is. I don't think PCism is gonna exist in the future. I'm gonna visit it. It's gonna be more of a Mad Max style, a Morton Joe,
Morton Joe.
guy,
More civilized than today.
witness.
I doubt that.
Lady Celtic Moon, way too much. Way too much.
Anyway, I rudely interrupted. 2030. What are we gonna be mad about? I'll reiterate your question.
Yeah, I mean, would anybody have thought that people would be like getting so angry over what's comparatively kind of like very much first world problems, I guess.
I know what I find is that the polarity switch. So, let's say you're right leaning right now.
Right.
Like you'll be mad about. You'll be like the PC people in 2030, and then it'll flip again. Because I remember the 90s where the culture wars were more fought on from the other side, and it just flips and dips, and we'll be mad because you have a third nostril coming out of your forehead, and I don't, and I won't feel equal. Something I don't know.
They're mad about
figure
the
it out.
third term of Trump.
You say what now?
They'll be mad about the third term of Trump.
Oh, wow.
Trump's third term.
That seems like you're trying to pour gasoline on this conversation.
Just saying.
Well, let's be
only hope.
realistic. The man is pretty old already, so
Yeah, that's one way to bring logic into it.
I think Trump would have to be.
You mean the first term of Ivanka? Is that the?
No.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, man? If that happened,
It was.
that would be a clear sign that 30-something% of the country has lost their mind.
Actually, Ivanka's a lot more liberal than Donald Trump.
Oh yeah.
She is.
Actually, most people. I mean, I think Donald's a lot more liberal than this Donald we got. He's like a cartoon character Republican right now to me.
Yeah.
Like if you were, I've told you I'm not liberal, so I don't know nobody jumping on me. But if you were to imagine what a liberal imagines about Republicans, he's like what you would come up with in your head.
Not really, because I don't think he's an ideologue.
No, he's not.
No.
I mean, I would think that a liberal thinking of a Republican would think of what's his name? The guy who ran back in the 90s.
Ross Perot.
No, not Ross Perot. Pat.
Pat Robertson.
What's his name? Pat Robertson. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Pat is an ideologue from start to finish.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just talking about in the shit he says, stuff he says and does. Yeah. Editing, but he basically is like the Vince McMahon of politics right now.
Yeah, he's a troll.
Yeah, he's just like, hey, I can keep this wrestling fed going for a long time.
Right.
And so I get that, but
he's an entertainer at his core, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not entertained though. Like,
Yeah, he's also probably the best president we've had
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
decades.
I'm not like entertained.
Can't tell me that Joe Biden isn't entertaining you right now.
I'm
scared for Joe Biden.
I'm embarrassed for
Why do
him.
I stop talking? Why do I stop talking?
Clearly, into dementia already, and they're still running that poor guy.
Hey,
Botox.
Yeah,
Terry.
yeah.
Terry, come
Yeah.
sit on your Uncle Joe's lap. Come sit on your Uncle Joe's knee and tell me what you feel about the country.
What do you think about rubbing your hands on my leg hair?
Whoa!
Hey man. So let me ask you this. Like, does that really bother you? Because
Yeah.
I mean the guy.
Yes, it's
The guy, if you voted for this guy, the orange one, like the guy literally is on tape talking about grabbing you know what.
Yeah.
I didn't think about you then.
He's not saying it in public.
Oh,
He's
no.
saying it in a private conversation.
Okay, that's the difference. I didn't say I murdered him in public. I just said it in private. So
No,
it's like I didn't do it.
He would just talk about celebrities. People
Yeah, in
approach them,
general.
and they let you grab them because you're a celebrity.
Okay,
Right.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking to see what you guys are like.
Yeah.
And he's
It's
not
all-
getting Biden, man. He's groping not just women, but
Now,
kids.
if
There you go.
Trump starts
There you
smelling,
go.
if Trump starts smelling small kids, I'm off the Trump train. You know?
There you go. Now we know the line. We finally know the line. It's kids.
Telling all children.
It's
Yeah,
kids.
That would be a
with
line.
Trump
Yeah.
people, but
Yeah.
hey, I don't know. When you're in my position, they don't really run anybody you give a damn about anyway. For maybe once in a lifetime, you're like, oh yeah, that guy's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's good.
And
point.
then it's I mean, basically, think about it. It's like one angry white guy or another angry white guy. Like that's the only choices you get.
That's how I felt like all these years before Trump came on board. I was like, I didn't give a crap about any of it. I was like, whoever, it doesn't matter who you vote for. And then when he came on board, I was just like, I knew
You're like, yes, I need somebody that's angry and that's gonna put money in my pocket, right?
all the people that he ticked off are all the rich celebrities and like the reporters and all that. That's the only ones who got mad, and then they wanted us to be mad that he was making fun of them. And I'm like, I'm making fun of you all the time when I'm watching the TV. So I'm happy, man.
Here's the deal. Isn't he a rich celebrity?
Yeah, and he knows all their dirty secrets. He knows all the stuff and how they look down on everybody when parties and stuff. So he knows how they act.
Gentlemen,
in
let me
private,
do some.
you know?
Gentlemen and lady, let me do some housekeeping real fast because I made us start relatively on time. But one of the things I need to do is introduce our panel.
Oh yeah, I know. We are into the weeds already. Okay.
Yeah. Let's pull it back to the beaten path. We've got Zachary Bradley drawing traditionally tonight.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, sweet man.
Jack Bradley.
Woo!
It sounds like a space hero's name, Zach
It
Bradley.
does. It does sound famous.
You're thinking of Zach Brannigan.
Oh,
Yep, that's what
Zach
I'm
Brannigan.
right.
Hey.
He needs a jetpack.
I'm Zach Brannigan.
That's like the perfect guy to bring up tonight, given our conversation.
Dang it. now I have-
Yes.
Yeah.
Future Trump.
All right. And we've got Terry Huddleston, who some people say have at least 3 portraits. Terry may have drawn at least 3 portraits of Joe Biden in a Speedo. Is this true or not true?
It's not true, but I would draw anybody in a Speedo for money.
And I would bet that Joe would pose for it.
I wouldn't even need it. I could do it from memory. Wait a minute, what?
All right, and I got to meet, let's see, man, that was just like a month ago, wasn't it, Terry? Like a
That
month
was
and
a lifetime ago, man.
But
that
it's only like 6 weeks ago, yeah?
That was a
Yeah.
plague ago.
That was a plague ago.
Yeah, it's amazing how fast the world changes. But yeah, Terry was out here in Hawaii, and we got to hang out a little bit at a comic convention. And
Fantastic.
neither one of us threw punches at each other that I remember.
No. That's because most people don't. Like, we have this sports version of politics,
Yeah.
which is like, Red Sox versus White Sox.
Right.
But in reality, it's like, hey, you're a human being with a face.
Mhm.
How you doing?
We didn't even get to talk politics. We were selling comics. So my thing is, like, if I'm hanging out in front of somebody's booth, I know they're doing business, so I'm trying to engage customers and pull people in. That's my thing.
Cool.
Same here. Same here.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously there's a time and a place to be talking politics too. But what's funny is Hawaii is a Democrat stronghold. So
It
it's
is.
weird that
It
you
is.
live-
Yeah.
It's weird that you live there and benefit from all their socialism.
Well, my wife's well, actually, I generate a lot of tax revenue, but my wife's uncle was the first Speaker of the House for when Hawaii became a state.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, and then
You got
her
royal blood.
Well, she does. Well, not exactly. Her great grandfather, three greats, was John Papa'i'i, and he was kind of like a servant to the royalty, but it was more like to teach them how to be royalty. But he wrote a lot of law for Hawaiians.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
There it is. So are you guys like the Catholic and Protestant type marriage then?
She was an Obama voter. She is now the director for Trump's victory campaign here in Hawaii.
There it is.
She's the communications director.
There it is. There it is. And for those of you who don't know, and I know we got to move on because you're introducing people, like I said, I'm a moderate. I voted both ways. So if you think you can use your cliche arguments to defeat me, it's not going to work.
You could not.
You can't use you're a leftard, libtard. You can't use that crap. On
Well,
me.
You're a moderate. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. That
well,
works. You can use those, but you can't use the whole playbook.
Well, we'd go to the Book of Revelation and we'd say, Terry, you are neither hot nor cold, so I will spit you out.
I am just right. I am neither hot nor cold. You are Goldilocks baby bear. I get it. Thank you for the compliment.
All right. Speaking of going both ways, Matthew Weldon.
Whoa.
Hey,
Oh,
man. Aw.
I'm drawing a single edge. Hey. Single edged sword today.
Single edged sword. How we doing, Mr. Matt?
Oh, so I'm all right. I just woke up.
There it is. You sound like it too.
It's never enough. I don't know why.
How is now, Matt? What part of Texas are you in general? Don't you know?
Austin area.
Austin area. How are people reacting to Corona in
Practically
Austin?
gave his address the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I said he practically gave his address the other night.
He's very friendly. That's a very friendly
really
guy.
on the auctions.
Well, look, man, with the social, he's got to get out there somehow, get some action, man.
Yeah, what was I thinking?
Come back and see me sometime. You know?
Are y'all? Is your wife working from home now, or does she have to go out?
Talking to me?
Yeah, talking to you.
She's never worked. She was in the army for a long time, so her working is done.
Oh, good.
But it's all about homeschooling right now between all the kids, you know. So
And you, schooling you.
yeah, because there's nothing. I mean, I knew a long time ago that the school wasn't going to be back in session for the rest of this school year. And we're paying for a fun little what's it called, the preschool for my little boy right now.
Oh, cool.
You're paying for it, and he's not going to. That's what your point.
How old
Yeah,
are your kids?
yeah,
How old are your kids?
Not paying for that anymore. I got yeah, man, we just did this too. Hold on a second.
Your oldest is 7.
Come on, Matt. Come on.
Yeah, she's about to be 8 years old in January.
Oh, wow.
Hey, man. So I'm gonna warn you because nobody warns you. That's it. With girls, you only get like 8, 9. It's not like 13, 14 like you get with boys. I'm just warning you now.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the change happens so soon.
Them
like, yeah, dude.
Dude, it's so absurd. Like, just
it's gonna piss you off.
Yeah, well, it already does. Well, I'll never forget. Like the first week of her regular school, man, she's learned almost all there was to know about, you know, life and interaction with people. But yeah, no, it's all kinds of wacky. So the 7-year-old's the oldest. I got a 5-year-old and a 1.5-year-old.
So for the 2 older ones, have you already got them trained up on washing their hands and doing all the good stuff?
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, everybody's up to speed on everything.
This is going to wind up being the most hygienic generation of people ever.
You are nasty. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've gone into a public restroom to see people walking out without washing their hands. I'm like,
oh yeah, yeah. Like 70% of guys don't wash their hands.
I don't understand that. It's like,
I know.
Were you raised? You're not Tarzan. It's like, wash your freaking hands.
Is that a real?
It's worse when you go to like the gym. It's worse when you go to the gym and then you walk to the locker room and then they do stuff. Then they come out and then they use the equipment. They don't wash their hands. It's the worst. It's like
Gross me out.
Damn, man.
All right, now let me introduce Matt Consson. Now Matt Consson is essentially comic books Paul Revere. He is comic books Paul Revere.
Awesome.
Yeah, man, I don't buy into all the hype on the news media, you know, saying this is the next, you know, Black Death, that we're all gonna have 200,000 people die. I'm like, that's a bunch of hogwash.
Matt's going out every night. He's breaking every curfew. He doesn't.
I go out every night, man. I go out every day, night, whenever I feel like.
Licking ice cream and putting it back in the cooler.
He's looking every door handle he can find.
Oh, don't do that.
That's what
Don't
people
do that.
act like when I say that. They're like, "How dare you, murdering people out there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's gotten so ridiculous." But you know what? More people out here in San Diego, they're actually coming out now and coming out into the. Actually, I don't like it because it's getting busy again in stores and on the roads.
In California, everybody's out, so that's not unusual.
Yeah, they're like, you know what? I'm sick of this. It's been 2 weeks. We're going out.
I love how people sound like they just can't be inconvenienced with this disease. Like, I will not be inconvenienced by a virus.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you.
I want baloney.
Yep, that's how I feel.
But you kind of got like I want to talk to your manager vibe about it. Like, I want to talk to your virus manager. Like, how dare you inconvenience my outside time?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, look, I'm an introvert, so this shit was stuff was easy for me. It was like, oh, I don't have to go out. Like, sweet.
And
Yeah,
give,
well, yeah. I mean, as an artist, it's like yeah, it's not hard to stay home.
It's
That's what I
not
would
hard to
do.
stay home.
But I don't like people telling me I got to stay home. Then I want to go.
I can tell.
Yes,
I can hear.
Cawthon. Yes.
I can hear that rebel, like, how dare you?
Yeah, what happened to the resist movement, man? It's like it died out when the coronavirus hit. It's like, oh no, listen to the state. It's like Antifa's all hiding now. Like, where are they
can we get some?
I get what you're saying, but you're drawing different conclusions.
Can we
We're
get some of
talking
that fascism? Can we please
We're
have
talking
some
about
fascism?
a virus here.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about like a mental, psychological thing. We're talking
like
about
nobody
something.
has it in their circle. Like nobody. If you ask people, they're like, "How many people in your family have it?" And nobody. It's like, "How many of your friends?" And nobody. It's like, but everybody's dying, and
nobody
like,
I know
don't doubt
has
that they are
AIDS
dying.
either, but it's still a thing.
So
Terry,
Terry,
no, but I'm
Terry,
just saying it's not as blown up.
after the show, though, let me give you my address to send your Trump bucks over, because I know a principled man like yourself would.
Actually, no. You weren't here when me and Mike were having a big combo about this very thing. But I'll let you finish introducing people, then we'll get on that.
All right.
So yeah, you're not getting my Trump bucks. I wanted them before the corona thing.
All right, we're looking.
And Mike's my witness. I've always said the government should be paying us money regardless, because red state socialism is a good thing.
All right, this is Kevin Sharp. Well, you know, there's an economist. What was his name? Mike. I'm trying to remember his name. Famous economist.
Milton Friedman.
Milton Friedman. Who?
Wow, you forgot Milton Friedman.
Yeah, Milton Friedman was a big advocate for direct payments to citizens.
Yeah, the negative tax.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't Alaska do that?
Yeah,
Alaska hooks people up.
Well, they have to, because of the way the sun doesn't show up sometimes.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people are still moving out of there though.
Well, it depends.
How are you doing on Dragon Guard, Kevin Sharp?
Not too bad. Right now, the last time I checked, I was at 8,100 of my 13.
Hot dang, dude.
5,000 stretch goal, or I mean, my goal.
Last time I checked.
Fantastic.
So 8,000, and we're doing good. I want to see us do better, and that's if everybody out there within the sound of my voice would go check out my campaign at least.
Yeah, put it on Edwin.
Say again.
Because he's bribing people with sketches.
Put it on the screen.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, put it on the screen. Yeah. I was doing free sketches for everybody who went in and got the book and then came back with their backer number. I was doing free sketches for 3 nights in a row
Cool.
for everybody. And what was that now?
Maybe I should do that for my book.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's quick. It's on 6x8 marker paper, and it's quick. It's easy to do, and I can get those out for people. And it was really cool. And all I can say is I plan on doing it again. Plus, I'll put it on my screen if it's okay. I just got in my samples of my metal cards.
Oh, cool.
For Dragon Guard, I got samples from the people that are going to be printing at least my metal cards, and they came out really cool. And I've got 25 samples, and I'm gonna give those away. I think maybe during Friday night auctions if they're this weekend.
Nice.
So anyway, I've taken up enough of your time, but everybody out there within the sound of my voice, check out Dragon Guard. If you dig fantasy, if you dig like old 80s cartoons with like Thundercats or He-Man, things like that, it's your jam, I promise you, and check it out.
Very cool.
You know what? I'm down with free sketches. If anybody wants to vote for me tonight, I'll hand over that loincloth item.
I vote for you every week.
Oh,
Just saying.
Yeah.
you're a doll.
Eric Ninaltowski with the lovely potato cam.
Oh yeah, that's how I rock it, baby. Potatoes over here, baby. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Sorry, Elliot again.
Are you up to 12 yet?
I'm not. Shadow Sentry is at 11.
Wow.
11,200, something like that. So yeah, I'm more excited about my new baby girl, and that she old. But yeah, so.
That was the perfect answer, man. You got my vote now. He was like, the way to segue that back in to where we all look like jackasses now. Like, oh, but the new human life obviously is the most important thing to this man. That's awesome, man. Congrats again on that, man.
How many do you have of each, Eric? Do you have so you have 4 kids?
I have 2 and 2. 2, yes.
Awesome. Yeah. That's how you do it.
That's how you do it. That's what I got, 2 and 2, and I nipped that stuff in the bud. No more human beings will come through me.
Trying to get her sister.
What's that?
I said Eden never forgave me for quitting trying to make her another sister.
Trust me, she forgives you, because when you're like, oh no, you can't go out because you got to babysit, she'd be like, what? No, she's good.
Yeah, are vasectomies considered like essential ordinances in these times?
Wait, what?
No.
Never mind. Carry on.
It's probably going to be a lot like 9 months from now once all these COVID babies get born.
Corvid, yeah.
You're gonna have babies named like Covida.
Oh,
Siege's
how many Coronas are going to be named?
Yeah. Siege's camera is very aesthetic tonight. It's very
thank you.
Focused. It's got a beautiful looking slice of pizza, perfectly centered.
I thought everyone would enjoy that.
You know, I thought you were gonna do a Thanos thing, like perfectly balanced. Like all things should be.
Yes.
Yeah, I bet you most of you guys are like, Thanos did nothing wrong type mugs, aren't you? Y'all seem like the type of people like, he was ready,
No, he was totally.
How do we seem like those type of people,
Not
Terry?
you. Not you. You really haven't said anything to commit yourself one way or another.
Thanos is a globalist.
Yeah, y'all seem to.
Thanos is a globalist, man.
Yes.
To like people that are like obviously wrong, like no, he's got a point. You know, we should.
His name was Soros.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously.
Nice. Just slap one to the favorite liberal you hate.
Because he believed in as a population control.
Is there any way we could make it like even more lowbrow and work in a Harry Potter reference with regards to politics?
That's kind of easy. That's I mean, Voldemort. Come on, that's too easy, man.
No, but that's what I'm saying. It's kind of trash tier reasoning. You know what I'm saying?
There it is.
Yeah. Besides, everybody knows Thanos contributed to Hillary's campaign.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what. And you come on, yeah, right.
The actor and
that's funny. That's funny.
He almost killed as many people as she did.
Don't.
That old dog biscuit. You guys still on that one?
Arkansas, yeah. Who needs it?
I will say, when it comes to propaganda, that one permeated like I've heard the left, the right, everybody believes that the Clintons are pretty much these super spy assassin. And I'm like, okay,
it's
Jesus.
probably the trail of bodies.
Yeah, the trail of bodies.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein laughed at it too until he didn't.
Wow, they said he got Epstein. You guys are hilarious.
Nobody believes the Clintons killed anybody. They had people do it for them.
They got Kennedy. They got everybody.
They all killed themselves.
Martin Luther was the Kennedys. Was the Clintons? I mean, that's the way they make it sound. Like these were the most.
You know, he was actually going to run for governor of New York, right? That Kennedy Jr.
Kennedy Jr.
Yeah.
And then he died in a plane crash, and guess who got in?
Oh my God! 6 degrees separation, Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, she got in right after he died.
1 degree of Hillary.
1 degree of Hillary.
The second degree.
I just like how she's the most competent assassin on the planet, but the most inept.
She's not the assassin. She's not doing it herself.
I'm just saying, like,
she's the Godfather.
there are these masterminds at doing all this stuff and getting away with it, but can't win an election. Like that's weird to me.
No one said she was perfect.
Yeah, like perfect enough. She's what was it, Spectre and James Bond?
You start over.
Luckily, they can't control elections yet, Terry. But just you wait.
Just you wait. Like
she's gonna try to run again, man. I'm telling you. She's gonna try to get her in again.
Nah, she's done. She is done.
That's the we think.
Last words.
Yeah, I don't.
I thought Bernie was done.
She was already done, but she didn't know. It's just like when you try to reheat a reheated pizza, but now it's done. Like it's just throw it in the garbage.
No, it's really done.
Yeah, it's finished. Like that's not gonna happen.
So normal people.
We'll see who Joe nominates as vice president. We'll see.
Yeah. Dude, if anyone nominates her for vice president, that's a death sentence for them.
That's a death sentence, right? Yeah. Like, once again, I don't
have to worry about it because 6 months, he'll be declared unfit.
He's president, anyways.
Yep, and she'll take over.
So that's the thing. He's too old, huh? Like
no, he's too dementiated.
I mean, what to say? Have you seen the Senate and Congress? It's like
he can't bring together a sentence when he's reading his own notes.
I get you. I get you. I told you when you're from where I'm from, it's all bad choices. Like, oh shit, I get to choose between this or this. All right, well, whew. This is probably giving away too much, but I'm from the place that Pete was the mayor of, so
Oh, really? Stop that?
Yeah, that's right. So I'm like, hey, I'll take a gay conservative for president.
Oh.
That's
he wasn't conservative.
He pretty much was a gay conservative, dude. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, he was.
Buttigieg was like a CIA construct. I don't even think he was a real person.
I wanted open borders and abortion on demand. He wasn't a conservative.
What was conservative about him?
Yeah, I mean, okay. When I say conservative, I mean the small C Midwesterner sense.
That's not conservative either.
Family values and all that.
Family value. Yeah. I didn't see very many family values coming out of Mayor Pete.
Okay. All right. Maybe because you didn't want to see him. You like your 3 times married Trump, though. So that's
gay marriage,
that's
abortion on demand,
That's
gay marriage, abortion on demand, and open borders. Those aren't family values.
My wife's giving me the cut it out sign. I'm going to talk about She keeps wondering why I keep going to these conservative gangbangs. I don't know.
Oh man!
I don't know. Maybe I'm into it. Who knows?
He's got the heart of a lion.
I mean, you got to ask yourself though, who does that? Most people try to stick with their bubbles, makes them feel good.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll come in here and chop it up with you guys. I'm not trying to win any.
Fun.
I'm not trying to win any hearts and minds. I mean, what's funny about that is we're talking about a lifetime of decisions that got you to where you are now. Mm-hmm. And for me to go, hey, I'm right because of this. And you go, you know what? You're right, Jerry. I'm changing my whole lifestyle around. Like, that's dumb to even think about.
Well, the thing is, and this is all banter, but very few people actually try and persuade. They try and show they're right. I mean, think about when's the last time you sat down with somebody and actually were patient enough to try and shift their position and say, this is what I believe is good for the country. How do I persuade somebody to think the same way? Nobody does that.
Usually to persuade, you got to actually care about the person. Now.
Yes.
Like usually when you're talking to somebody that disagrees with you on an ideology, like usually you want to see them dead. That's the way our discourse is now.
Go that far.
You've seen the internet. Like the internet is like, whoa. No real information is going to get passed from these two people interacting with each other.
Yeah, that's why I just quit Twitter.
Yeah, I figured. I figured.
So, by any chance, were you a volunteer for the Clinton campaign? Just talking about these people need to die.
No, actually, man, I didn't really like Slick Willie. When he was in office, because I'm a family values kind of guy, and he definitely didn't exhibit that. So, and he got more of my people locked up than anybody. Think about it.
Well, that's the same thing with like Reagan and no fault divorce in California. Right? We think of Reagan as this great, and on something great conservative figure. On some things he was, but no fault divorce was one of the. I mean that blew up families. It made it easy to blow up families.
Yeah. I mean, that's a debate to be had. I mean, it was a lot of people that were trapped in bad marriages, and by people I mean women that they couldn't get out of because they wouldn't have any financial stability. So, and there's one way to look at it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're not wrong.
But with people make all these decisions, and very few people are good at foreseeing the consequences of their decisions and managing complexity. Everybody
that is a truism.
Yeah.
So obviously, duh.
Yeah.
But if you're telling me you want to hold somebody accountable for a decision they made when they were 19, and they're 30, 40 now, and they're in a terrible marriage.
Oh no! I was talking about politicians here.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Right. So like we think if you're conservative, you think of Reagan as like one of these great icons. But
okay, can I put a pause on this?
Yeah.
Can we finish the freaking introductions? Elliot Fernandez.
I forgot all about that.
Hi, Elliot. You're gonna have to speak up really loud so people can hear through my speaker. But
all right, I'm talking really loud. How about now?
Hi, Elliot.
Hey, Elliot. What's up, y'all?
Introduce yourself, my man.
Oh my gosh. What's up, everybody? Welcome one, welcome all to Blackness Universe, showcasing all these fantastic artists and myself, the incredible jerkmonger, the brown-eyed bandit, doing it live on the free, all day, every day, in your mama house, fool.
And there's Elliot. Elliot's obviously on my StreamYard screen. You can see there. He started over, crazy person. But it's not the first time. What are you doing, Elliot?
It's not the first time tonight, or isn't it the first time?
All right.
Looking appropriate.
All right.
Gotta keep that going.
Nice.
Okay, who's next, Edwin?
Mr. Mike S. Miller.
Hey, hello. Mike S. Miller, 28 year comic book industry professional, best known for Injustice, Game of Thrones. Doing my own stuff now on Indiegogo called Lone Star, LoneStarComic.com. You can go check that out if you are new. I am drawing my and I guess that's about it.
Yeah, Meek said you would do that.
MAE.
My.
Oh my.
Now is my from the Heroines, or which game is my from?
Fatal Fury or King of Fighters?
King of Fighters. King of Fighters.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm drawing. Can you see it? Is it coming through all right?
Let's see. Let me check on YouTube. I'm looking at Hangouts. Hangouts, the inks is okay. It's a little tater, man. It's a little tater.
Is it?
A little bit better on YouTube, I guess. The blue lines are completely invisible on YouTube. Just kind of a blurry
I
mess.
see them on my screen. I mean, they're not super visible, but they're somewhat visible.
All right. Well, whatever.
Yep.
It'll look good by the end.
All right. There you
It
go.
always does.
That-
It always
That's a spirit. Optimism. All right, so competitors, we 50 minutes have already elapsed, so you have about an hour and 10 minutes remaining.
Is that it on the intros, or is there anybody else?
I think we introduced everybody.
What about me?
Yes, I know you didn't.
What about Siege?
No, we
Yeah,
did
not
introduce
me either.
Siege. No, we did.
Oh, did we? Oh, you talked about my pizza.
Yep.
Yeah, but it's her.
You
What?
introduced my pizza.
Yep.
Steve, is there
Introduce me?
anything you want to
I
talk
don't
about
remember.
besides your pizza?
You want to talk about my pizza?
No.
Forgot about me.
Okay, well, it's from Papa Murphy's. I don't even know what kind it is. Looks like it's an all pizza, so it's got some green peppers, some onions, some olives. Looks really good.
You are hilarious right now.
Her pizza brings all the boys to the yard. There we go. Sorry,
That's precious.
Man, I'm.
It's like Kevin. Kevin, did you say that?
Yeah, Kev's like he's a fan of mine.
And this is where I can make this
sharp.
is where I can take advantage of being able to mute the contestants quickly. This is why this program, and I think I can appeal to the audience now. This is like herding cats. So you've essentially got to treat artists like they're criminals, like they're insane criminals. Oh no, we were doing introductions, but it was time to talk about all kinds of wackadoodle stuff. All kinds of wackadoodle stuff. But what we did do this time is start the clock first because we value our audience's time. All right. And now the artists are unmuted again so everyone can hear them. But yeah, occasionally you just gotta kick them back down in their hole and be like, oh, artist, bad.
We're using the old Bill O'Reilly method, huh?
Someone has not been introduced. Who has not been introduced?
Jiminy.
You can't just say me.
Jason
I just
Robinson.
said Jiminy.
Jiminy Cricket, Jason Robinson, and he is the artist for a comic book that is on Indiegogo right at this moment. It is called Secret Comics Presents with Nasser Rabbani. Let me bring that up because it is a great looking comic book. And I've got the camera locked on your drawing. By the way, if you haven't already, please everyone do join our Discord. Mike S. Miller now has his own Discord.
Well, it's Blacklist Universe. So, Jiminy, do you want to say anything other than me?
Yeah. If you haven't already, please support the comic I'm drawing with Nasser, Secret Comics Presents, because we need your help. We need to reach a goal of $6,000, and we are only at about $2,000 right now. And there's only about 30 plus days left. So we need all the help we can get. Do not wait. The sooner you can sign up and buy a copy, the better for the campaign. And, we're putting out a good book, and we hope that you give it a chance.
And this has a great price point. It is only $8 plus shipping for the comic book.
Yep. We can get 2 copies for $16 and free shipping. And we also have a free art, not free, but head sketches available. And original art, original pages, we're selling those. So, if you guys don't back the book, we can't print it. So we need all the help we can get. So please back the book.
Great looking book. How many pages into it are you now?
I'm at various stages. I've laid out all the pages. I have to have 7 penciled, I think 4 inked. So it's the various stages. I should be done by the campaign ends May 12th. I'll probably be done drawing the book by beginning of June.
Oh, very good.
With all my other work, so.
Very good. Secret Comics Presents by Jason Robinson. And you probably know him from our chat as Jiminy Cricket.
Elliot, are you starting over again?
Don't start over, Elliot.
Siege, are you actually drawing, or is it just going to be like...
There's pizza tonight for Siege.
Yeah, I just thought I'd display my pizza. I didn't know I was supposed to be drawing.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. So, Siege, I have some questions for you.
What's your question?
What do you do, and because we didn't get your introduction. So
no, we did. We were talking about my pizza.
Yep.
Obviously, you're more than the sum of your pizza. So let's hear.
I would not say that.
She's currently doing pages for Golma. That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
She clearly doesn't want to talk about herself.
Yeah, I don't like talking about myself.
Okay. Well,
she just likes talking smack about me.
Yeah, yes. I like talking about Mike a lot. I mean, he has to provoke it sometimes, but
No, it's pretty easy with Mike. It's pretty easy to get
no,
in
I'm
there.
pretty sure I'm the best at it. But
Yeah. Well, so now the thing with Mike is he's got that Clark Kent thing going where until he takes his glasses off, you don't even know that you're dealing with a masterclass troll. You're like, oh, he's such a nice Eskimo guy, and then boom, you're getting hit.
I'm an Eskimo.
that's funny. I've never seen that happen.
So you never seen it, dude?
Yeah, she's never been on the receiving end either.
Yeah, Mike,
Nope.
Mike is Clubber Lang to somebody's Rocky when it comes to like he'll knock you out in like 2 rounds.
It depends on how smart you are, Terry.
I'm not that smart.
Yeah, that's why.
I'm not a good boy conservative, so I'm not that smart.
Hmm.
I haven't seen the upside of.
You have any more questions, Terry?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh no!
it's funny that you're doing all this, but give me something I can use against you. I mean, give me something I can learn about you.
But you can what?
Throw yourself under the bus.
He's an amazing artist. That's one thing to remember. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
There it is.
I'm an amazing artist. There you go.
You're like the grumpy cat of the group. It seems.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah, I just figured that out. I'm like, oh man, she's not one of those nice white ladies. She's
I'm not a white lady.
There you go.
No,
and that's probably why you're not nice.
Yeah. This ain't Meg Ryan or like The
Yeah,
Blind
I
Side.
know. I'm
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, man.
I'm a red lady, dude. I ain't white.
You a what lady?
I'm red.
Red lady. Okay, lots of reasons to be upset. when you're red.
Nah, I'm good, bruh.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, right.
Mike, do something. Intervene.
Oh no! Why?
I'm good. I'm covered. My great grandmother was also a red lady. So,
I want to see blood.
we're good to go.
Mike wants to see some blood that's not
No
here.
blood. No blood. They always trying to get the red and brown to fight each other.
Buffalo soldiers.
Buffalo soldiers.
Oh my
Coming to
God.
America.
Anyway, what I did want to ask for anybody that's working in the mainstream industry right now has your work been affected at all?
I don't think anybody in here is anymore.
Well,
Anymore?
Mike,
Okay.
Mike's the only, Mike does covers for.
Well, that's just covers, and they have to. Well, actually, yeah, I don't know if they're gonna pull the plug on that.
I mean, that's the
next month. Yeah.
Ain't nobody shipping nothing, man. Diamond didn't cut no checks.
Well, you better freaking cut mine.
There you go. See, we almost sold Red Run right there. It almost came out. With Mike, like you start messing with Mike's money, that's when it happens.
Yeah, that brings out the kamikaze spirit. Yeah.
There it is. But I don't know why you made that so like racially specific.
Have you seen the icon? Have you seen the icon for the channel you're on?
I've seen it. But, I didn't think he wanted to self-terminate for a cause.
Yeah, Mike's gonna fly a remote-controlled airplane into the offices of Dynamite in Minecraft.
Oh my God, that's scary. I was like, that sounds like terrorism.
Yeah.
To me, but how about those Cubs?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, if you're here and you're in the chat, please hit that subscribe button and come join this motley crew of knuckleheads as we do this every week. So.
We're better than HBO. You'll get a spicy take on just about everything.
Yeah. If
you do.
Right.
Yeah.
We talk about all the stuff your mama told you not to talk about.
Yeah.
That's right.
From pizza to politics. That's like a little catchphrase right there.
Oh, you guys saw that they put the Bloodshot. Sony has made the Bloodshot movie available online now.
Yeah, I saw that on Voodoo.
Yep.
And Sci-Fi finally put Battlestar Galactica up for free.
Ooh.
The original series?
Nah.
Oh,
The new one.
Oh.
They had that up on something at one point because I rewatched them all.
Yeah, it was on Netflix years
Yeah,
ago.
Netflix. Okay,
I
yeah.
watched it twice when it was on Netflix, but
Is Battlestar Galactica worth watching? The modern series?
yeah, dude.
It is with some caveats, but yes. The short answer, yes.
Yeah, it's a remake. It's not just, it's not the same story over again.
It's not your daddy's Battlestar
It's a
Galactica.
reimagining. It's a reimagining. But it's really good.
I mean, the old one was pretty much, episode of the week, non-connected, except for a few episodes here and there. This one's straight, like, narrative. It's pretty much expands before expands. I feel like that show is the better version of Battlestar, if you ask me. But
I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I started watching the first episode, but I was sick when I was watching it. And I'm like, this seems like a show that's going to take me more paying attention.
yeah. I kind of. You can draw while you watch it. It's deep, but it ain't that deep.
I was like sick. I was like half asleep, and I'm like couldn't follow along because I was just like half out of it. So
Yeah, it ain't super deep. It's good, but it's not like gonna blow your mind. Like, oh my god, best show ever.
Yeah. I think the best TV I've seen in the last 2 years is still probably The Mandalorian.
Yeah, that was very good. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say it's the best show in the last couple of years.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm with Mike on that.
Pretty darn good.
I just wrote the script to my a video I'm going to do called George Lucas is a Hack.
Oh, jeez. Carson, get him.
What?
Tagging Carson in.
What's going on? What's with that?
You got to attack Mike about Star Wars and George Lucas.
Wow.
Oh, you mean the guy who created Star Wars? That
Yes.
everybody loves?
Yes.
That everybody loves.
What do you have to say, Mike?
Yeah, he's a hack.
I think you have to defend the coattail rider, J.J.
I
Abrams.
have to defend the what?
Coattail rider.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who stands on the shoulder of giants and spits down on
We're mixing up arguments here. He's going after the god himself, Lucas. So he didn't go after the.
Yeah, I think he's implying that the crap ones were JJ's.
Yeah.
No, the prequels were pretty bad.
Okay, feel free, Carson. Here we go.
The prequels
Get him,
are
Cosmo.
so filled with creativity.
Trash.
There's
On
so
a
much
creativity
creativity
level.
and
Let Carson talk.
inspiration. So much inspiration and creativity, and this new one is just watered down, like
Creativity.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Is it because they had different colored laser swords?
They have like 100 different.
Let me put it this way, Matt.
species.
Just because you have an idea doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Our space wizards have purple laser swords.
You're not letting Carson talk.
All right, Carson. Tell us what's up. We'll give Carson a block
J.J.
of time.
Abrams, like everything
I'm talking about George Lucas is a hack.
Oh my gosh. Hey, Malin. Let Carson talk.
Oh.
Dang.
Oh, that was the most brutal I've ever heard.
I feel like
Get worse.
you're like a wrestling manager right now. Like Mike's trying to like throw a punch and you're grabbing his arm from behind the rope right now.
He's not letting my friend talk.
That's a good one.
All right, go ahead, man.
Grab the legs. Eye gouge.
I'm just kidding, Mike.
Look.
Mhm.
No,
the prequels compared to the originals is what. Let's do that. Let's forget the new ones.
Yeah, let's. Everyone will forget it in about 5 years from now. So.
Nah, that'll be somebody's childhood favorite. Like, man, I love Rise
Until
of
they get
Skywalker.
older and they're like, "What was I thinking? I was into that."
You didn't do it for the prequels, so why do you expect them to do it for these?
No, the prequels are fun, man. I mean, I look back at it. I remember complaining during the prequels about some things, but I enjoyed having fun going to the theater, right? I just felt like, man, this is so creative. I didn't know what's going to happen next.
Mm-hmm.
And but the new ones,
you know why? Because
the
you were
new ones are just
saying that was the
watered
best
down.
hack you ever tasted.
The new ones is watered down. It's like soggy crackers, and because they sprinkle sugar on it, it's supposed to supposed to praise it?
I feel like you want to attack the new ones. No. If you notice, nobody's stepping up to defend the new ones. This isn't your win state. If the new ones are bad, it makes the prequels good. The prequels in and of themselves.
No one's saying that either.
No,
the
no,
prequels
yeah.
are awesome.
Yeah, the
No,
prequels
they're
are
not.
fun, man.
They're not.
Yeah.
Prequels aren't awesome. They're terrible.
No one's saying the prequels are awesome because
You just did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
The
point.
prequels
no
are
no
awesome
one's
because
saying that because
they have so many cool
new ones are bad.
worlds they created, different characters, like hundreds of alien species. Added.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on.
Thanks.
Are we talking about the New Hope?
Jar
I
Jar,
feel like
man.
we're talking about New Hope.
The very
Gungan
racist
village.
people from the beginning of the fourth movie.
Hell, which ones are Jewish and which ones are Asian? Yeah.
Hey, don't forget about the Jamaican Gungans.
Don't know what I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
They're terrible.
Yeah. Talk about trolls that guy said he felt like killing himself. Jar Jar.
So are you talking about? Are you talking
I'm
about
a little bit of racist there.
the Phantom? Are you talking about the Phantom Menace and all that right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was
Okay, because when you're like you're treating them like they created Star Wars with those 3 movies. You're like it was so creative, and I didn't know. I was like, wait a minute, what's he talking about again? Because the original 4 did that. The prequels.
No, but this one created
hold up,
prequels created more of the canon than the original ones.
Matt Cosson, what's the best Star Wars movie of them all?
That's a toss-up for me.
The third one.
Between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Wait, Maddie,
All right.
do you mean like episode 3? Because that is legit.
That
Episode 3
is pretty
Hey, my boy.
No, come on.
Wait. Revenge of the Sith?
Whiny
Are you talking about
Anakin?
Revenge of the Sith?
Whiny Anakin? No thanks.
Are you guys like 20 or something? Like
Anakin's like, dude, he was like machismo compared to that new guy, man. What the?
Stop comparing it. We're not talking about comparison. We're just saying George Lucas is a hack.
He's a hack. The guy directed
I don't know if he's a
freaking
hack,
Howard
but-
the Duck.
Oh,
Rocks.
How is he a hack if, like, do you like Star Wars, Mike?
Yeah.
Well, how is he a hack then?
Yeah.
Because I like the stuff. Yeah, the best movie was written by Lawrence Kasdan, not by George Lucas. It was
Also,
directed,
the worst
made
movie was
Star
written by
Wars.
Lawrence Kasdan,
written
too.
and directed by someone other than George Lucas. I mean, you can say that you freaking like Star Wars, but what it was
Can't take
it
George
was a
Lucas out of
train
Star
wreck.
Wars.
Star Wars was a train wreck before when he did the screening for the original movie, the original cut of the movie. He screened it for who was it? Steven Spielberg and Brian De Palma and what's his face from Godfather? A couple, Scorsese, another guy, and it was a freaking mess. His wife and another editor went in and turned it into something viewable.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I mean, it's fine. I
According to
still love
them.
you.
You love you.
According to them. I mean, of course, what are they going to say? But we screwed it up. Of course, they're going to be like, it's like
Can I ask
Klaus
you
Janson.
why?
Klaus Janson was saying that
he was so great,
without him, Frank Miller wouldn't be Frank Miller.
if he was so great, why didn't he write and direct the next 2 movies?
Next 2, what do you mean?
He didn't write and direct Empire or Jedi. The next movie he wrote and directed, literally, was Phantom Menace 30 years later.
Excellent.
And
Love that
yeah.
movie.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he also didn't design the characters. They had concept artists come in, the storyboard artists come in and do this. You know what I'm saying? It's like he was the guy who's directing it. He was the guy who was directing the whole thing from art to script, everything. You know, he had his hand in the whole thing. Without him, it wouldn't
arguing
be
Mike's argument now that he
look at
No,
Lawrence
that's not what
Kasdan.
he's saying.
his creative input was minimal. Is what you're saying?
Well, look at Lawrence Kasdan. Without Lucas,
That's
he
what
wrote
Mike's
crap.
saying.
He wrote crap. Lawrence
Hey,
Kasdan wrote the new
wait a minute.
one.
So George Lucas directed Howard the Duck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that a great movie?
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, it was. No, it was. I actually watched that movie not too long ago, and I was blown away at how what they got away with in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like really, like the first 2 minutes of the movie was this biker gang called Satan's Sluts, like
Howard
riding
the
around.
Duck.
And I was like, what the
Hold
heck
on.
is going on?
Howard the Duck, written by Steve Gerber, Will Heuck, and Gloria Katz. Directed by Willard Heuck. No, he did not direct.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's weird because people always give him trash for directing it. They always give him.
Maybe he produced it. Did he produce
Comparing
it?
it to the prequels.
Anyway,
I checked his IMDb. The only thing he wrote and directed between the first Star Wars, he did co-write with Lawrence Kasdan, Return of the Jedi. The only other work he did between then and Phantom Menace, literally, was Captain EO.
Captain EO.
Classic.
That's all he did his entire career.
All he did, he
That's
freaking
all he
created the
did
film
his
industry,
entire
did that,
career.
the modern film industry.
all right. So I want to bring up a serious topic that's on topic. It's on topic what we're talking about, but it's something that always kind of chapped my hide. Is that you get like a George Lucas situation, right? Where he's like, I created Star Wars, but
And I'm gonna ride that till I die.
yeah, you come out with the fact that like years later, like all the stuff you like about Star Wars, George Lucas literally had very little to do with it.
That's right.
If you go Boba Fett, not George Lucas. Darth Vader, not George Lucas. Han Solo, also not George Lucas. And so,
According to who?
No, he like the look of these characters is not his design.
Yeah,
You can say that about anything. There's always an art department in anything.
This is my point I'm getting to. Like there's collaboration and then there's people taking credit for other people's work.
Yeah, but like in all honesty, how in the Jesse did Boba Fett, who was a joke in the actual movies, become popular? Like it's just so weird. It's just you can't really explain.
No. You know why?
Like that becomes
You know why? You just proved me right because he's so damn cool looking.
No, I'm not arguing with you. I'm
okay.
I'm just throwing out a question.
No, argue with him. Don't roll over like that. Oh my God! Argue with him.
Think about it like this. When we think of the Alien franchise, nobody goes, Ridley Scott created that alien. We know that comes from H.R. Giger, right? We know that's his creation. Nobody goes, Ridley Scott's a genius. He created Alien.
No, Ridley Scott is creator of it. Because the thing, a picture in a book or a picture on art is not aliens.
Dude, you were
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
No, that is
you
it.
could argue that point. Yeah, I mean.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna roll over now because you just beat me with logic. See, it can happen, folks. It can happen.
I don't honestly. I didn't watch Star Wars till maybe 4 years ago with my daughter, like for the first time. Yeah,
The original one?
Yeah, the originals.
No,
That's really strange. I mean,
you were bored to tears, weren't you?
it was. I mean, it was interesting. Whenever I watched it, I was like, oh man, the very first.
I love that movie.
The very first episode, I was just like, man, there's really not that much lightsaber action.
Yeah.
Sorry, episode 4.
Real quickly. I am showing off the Blacklist Discord server, and that just got started up, and so we've got one place where we can do draw along. We've got a place where you can share your art. And we have got all kinds of people have already joined. This is what, less than 24 hours old now?
Yeah.
Oh, you can keep track of how many people have joined it?
Yeah. It shows how
Oh,
many.
you know what? Like that's kind of I guess isn't that what Chester Busby does with
Yeah.
Oh.
Or the fan edition, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
so-
I didn't get on there either. I don't know how to.
What's our time looking like?
Good question.
You have got about 45 minutes remaining.
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah, and so I'll put a link to here again, but please do join the Blacklist universe. It's a lot easier to get a hold of Mike through here, and we keep it kind of friendly. So you don't have any of the Twitter nonsense.
Unless you come in and start saying that freaking George Lucas is some kind of genius.
He was.
Oh.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
George Lucas was some kind of genius.
When was the last time you watched THX 1138?
By the way, I'm with Mike on this one.
You're on the wrong side.
I'll be on the wrong side. I don't care. I don't care. It's because like I said before, I can't stand when one guy takes credit for an army of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? And just like I said, the H.R. Geiger thing, the reason why, like, if you can't see my point, like, that's his creature. We know it.
Everybody knows that.
You can't strip him of the credit. Like, Ridley Scott is one of my favorite directors, but nobody could come up with that design but H.R. Geiger. Like, nobody.
That's right.
Here's the thing: the design was also, it had to be fabricated into an actual costume, and then it had to have an actor who portrayed the movements.
Sure.
And then someone to frame it in a film. So what I'm saying is, like I agree that it takes more than one person. Obviously, I mean, like George Lucas had an art department, but he was the guy directing what he wanted the characters to look like. Like, there's multiple interpretations of
here's the
Darth
deal.
Vader,
Here's the
and
deal.
He had to choose which one he wanted or which looked best.
I agree with that, but I don't think like, Cameron is notoriously hands-on director. Like, he'll go in and be like, do this, change it, do this, like, every aspect. Guys like that, I'm a little bit more lenient on. But the fact that a lot of the stuff came from outside, like, Lucas didn't even have control over it. Like, they were literally like taking a ball from a little kid, go, give me that. Like, you don't know what you're doing, because his designs were god awful terrible. His,
but he,
Jabba
like
the
I said,
Hutt,
he actually was there on hand, like, directing, like, with the art department. They have to approve everything by him. You know what I mean? It's not like he just let him do whatever and then signed his name to it. He actually had to be there to overlook everything.
I would say after the fact. I mean, I watched the making of the first Star Wars. I was going to say something else. It was a crap show as far as the production. Like, that movie barely got released because.
Yeah, I know he came in. He actually came in after the art department shot some of the TIE fighter scenes in the attacking Death Star, and he actually had them reshoot it because it looked like crap. So
now, look, as a cinematographer, and as far as what he did for cinematography, I'm not going to take anything away from him. I just want to put that on the record. I'm not saying he contributed nothing to film culture, because that'd be is equally as dumb to say.
Also, here's the thing, though, is he actually gave credit to all these creators who worked with them. Unlike people who don't want to give George Lucas credit at all now,
I give him credit for stuff, like, the sand, it's coarse, I hate it, I give him credit for that.
I gave him credit for Star Wars.
He gets it everywhere.
I mean, look, his sci-fi fan fiction of Lord of the Rings was awesome. Nobody's taking that away from him.
I thought it was Hidden Fortress.
That's right.
It's all of it. It's the hero's journey. It's Gandalf coming to get Frodo from his village. It's the same, story
that's
setup.
what I mean. That's all artists, though. We all
right.
have.
And I'm not knocking him. I'm saying he put a sci-fi skin on fantasy tropes. Dude, awesome, amazing.
I'm not gonna.
But people got rose-colored glasses too.
He's a hack.
I don't think that's the problem today. I think people have, like, they just annex him totally out of it. And, you know what I mean? I'm like, give credit to where credit's due. Sure, he had people that were talented working with him, but he was also part of that team. It wasn't just,
He had people that were talented, write and direct the best films in the franchise.
Yeah, and he's the one who hired him. That's what
there it is.
He's a part of the whole thing. You can't take him out of the equation. It wasn't like the studio creating all that stuff. You know what I mean?
I don't want to mix up analogies, but it's like a basketball team. Nobody's going to GM of the Lakers is equal par with LeBron James right now. Like, it's LeBron James that's awesome, not the guy that owns the team, is what I'm getting
at.
Yeah,
but the coach has something to be, he's part of that too,
the coach ain't making no jumpers, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he's the one that's putting the team together and figuring out people's strengths. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I get it. I get it. But LeBron James still is known, is what I'm saying. If Ralph McQuarrie was a household name, I probably would be less apprehensive.
Yeah.
Because he should be. He should be.
Well, even Jack Kirby's not a household name.
Actually, you tapped on the root of why I'm angry about stuff like that.
It's a freaking crime.
Jack Kirby got done so wrong. I'm not going to get into the Stan Lee stuff, guys. But Jack Kirby got done so wrong that now this is where, if you want to know where my anger comes from, that's where it comes from. Because people go, well, he's not Stan Lee, he didn't own the company. Like, the dude created all the characters you love. Like at least had a hand in them, like a major hand, as far as how they look.
Yep.
But Stan Lee gets the credit. It's preposterous.
Yeah, I was always wondering where Stan Lee was whenever they keep making these image documentaries, because it's always like, and I'm not hating on the image guys, but but you know, they're all like, yeah, Marvel did us dirty for so long, and you know, and that was, I mean, they were making little shows, little creative shows with Stan Lee just a little while before that, and then they're like, oh man, we had to get out of here because it was too unfortunate how we were getting taken advantage of, and all these and they're like, yeah, and then they always like to tell the story about how we went to DC and said, we're not working for you either. But like, did Stanley ever say anything about it? Like, I didn't mean to treat those boys so bad. I mean,
Well, Stan was a figurehead at that point. Stan wasn't doing anything with Marvel at that point.
Yeah, he was a figurehead in the 90s.
Living in LA. He was just all about Marvel Studios, trying to get movies made and stuff.
I still hear horror stories about Marvel to this day.
Do you understand?
I still hear terrible stuff.
Yeah.
In fairness, there is probably no comic creator, artist, writer who is a household name.
No, just Stan Lee.
Just Stan Lee?
Yeah, just
I was going to say, unless you disclude Stan Lee, then yeah, no. But they should be. John Buscema, all these guys should be. Maybe because we're nerds and we're in the industry, but at least Jack Kirby. At least Jack Kirby.
Steve Ditko.
See, the list keeps getting longer. And I agree with whoever you want to add that created the classic comics that are making. Look how much money they're making now. And we're like, Stan Lee. I'm like, well, you know, yeah, but the fact that the other half of this equation died in poverty pisses me off.
Yeah.
Now, look, I can't speak to Ralph McCory. He probably still died rich. Don't get me wrong. So I don't want to make it seem like every unsung hero is a poor, down and out Jack Kirby archetype. But you know, I don't want to conflate the two arguments together. But I think Ralph McCory is Lucas is Jack Kirby is what I'm getting at. Like those designers came up with designs that are out of this world. That's why they still sell.
The fans know who they are, though. The fans praise that guy. I mean, you know what I mean? He's more known than Jack Kirby to the diehard fans.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's one of those.
I mean,
things.
because they have art books with his stuff in it. They still sell Star Wars art books and stuff like that. But George Lucas, he actually values the artist. He's always hiring like well-known comic artists or people like that in the past to do designs, like Steranko.
And I agree with that. I'm not going to definitely say he doesn't value them. I'm saying that the fandom doesn't. Like the little kid that's got the lightsaber knows Lucas. That's it. It stops right there. Mm-hmm. You know. So, but yeah, I agree with you.
It might just be Abrams now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I call him J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams. But and look, let's show you some love. The new movie was a dumpster fire, right? It was what happens when you have a church split and you don't actually split the church. And so you got Protestants and Catholics and Baptists and evangelicals all in the same building, and nobody's going to be happy.
Did the Space Wizards have the wrong-colored laser swords? Or
I mean, pretty much that's what's going on. You have Star Wars bookites, you have the prequelites, which one is here. How you doing? And then you have the traditionites, and then you got the what used to be canon but it isn't canon anymore-ites, and everybody's just pissed off.
Well, at least Snape redeemed himself at the end, though. And
yes.
Wow. Right, because he took the bullet.
That's a good one. That's actually pretty good.
He took the bullet for Harriet Potter. Yeah, I mean that's
for Harriet Potter. Man, for a second I thought it was a Harriet Tubman joke. I was like, out of line, man. Out of line.
Yeah,
but
these jokes are coming to you straight from the Underground Railroad.
But look, I tell you what, I actually like out of all three movies, I like Last Jedi the best. I know people hate that one, Rain Johnson. It's easy to hate, but that one had a lot of ideas in it. If we're gonna go off if you're gonna say the prequels had ideas, that one had ideas.
Bad ideas.
Wait,
All
you're
right.
talking about out of all the final
The new movies, like them communicating with discourse internet was pretty cool.
And say bad ideas came out of the sequels, then you just lost all credibility.
There it is. Well, Mike, I'm on his side now. The prequels were awesome, and Lucas is a creative genius. How you like that? I'm a mercenary.
Yeah, he is.
Whoever gives me the most kudos gets my thing.
I would say Lucas is a master for creating lowbrow entertainment for the lowest common denominator. Yes.
Just like Scorsese.
If he was a master, how come he didn't do anything for 30 years?
He was creating the film industry.
Who the hell does nothing?
Star Wars is the McDonald's of cinematography. Yes.
I agree. I think he was terrified for most of his career.
No, he was behind the scenes on all these films that are popular.
Yeah, wasn't he running a Lucasfilm and Industrial Light and Magic?
Ranch. He has Lucas Sound. Was it Lucas Sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
THX.
Yeah.
THX.
I want to hear from Elliot. I feel like we.
Yeah, he loves the new Star Wars.
Well, there was Indiana Jones during that time too.
That wasn't a joke, though.
That was Steven Spielberg.
I actually thought it was.
It wasn't.
That's the thing. In the same time period where Lucas was doing freaking nothing, Steven Spielberg made how many freaking awesome movies?
I think you need to look up the history of Lucas working his work.
I looked him up on IMDb. He literally did.
Oh, IMDb. That's like going to 7-Eleven to like find out.
Or Wikipedia, yeah.
Exactly. Everything you freaking written or directed, and that's what he's supposed to be. You're talking about he's this great, and it's trash.
Yeah, he's a Star Wars creator.
Wait, Mike, I'm really excited about this documentary you speak of. So when is it going to debut?
I don't know. I need time to record it, and then allow you to do all the editing.
What documentary?
Oh, this conversation all started because Mike was like, "I'm making a documentary that Lucas is a hack," and that's how.
Right.
Expose on Lucas.
Yeah.
Mike is the Rowan Farrow of Lucas.
How many times a year do you watch American Graffiti?
No, I'm not gonna knock that movie. I'm not gonna knock that movie because that movie did spark a whole series of copycat movies of that genre type. I mean, you look at Dazed and Confused. That's pretty much a derivative of that movie.
I know. I couldn't stand that movie either.
Well, whether you like him or not, I'm not. That's not my point. Is that you can't just say it had no cultural impact.
Well, it's not about the cultural impact. What it was, it was a Member Berries movie.
Yeah, sure.
It was a freaking Member Berries movie.
But before they were doing it,
generation.
before it was cool.
That's right. And that's all it was. There was no freaking plot to the movie. It was just a night on the town with a bunch of little set scenes and introduced some fantastic actors who had great careers. But, I mean, before...
it's like, okay.
Create, dude, all George Lucas had done was freaking, what do you call those things? Documentaries. And that's what American Graffiti felt like. It felt like an episode of The Office, but in the 50s.
I love The Office.
But did I miss something? Did he not come up with Indiana Jones? Am I
No,
wrong?
yeah.
he
did.
Co-creator.
Yeah, he worked on Indiana Jones. He's the one he also hires Steranko to work design Indiana Jones character.
Yep, I just saw that too. That was pretty cool. Because I had never knew that after 42 years. I'm like, whoa, what?
What about LucasArts or Lucasfilms games, Mike?
Yes, very innovative. Very innovative section of his company. I can't give him credit.
That period where he's not directing though, he's like executive producer on like 20 films.
Do you know what an EP does?
Makes money.
That's it. Put their name on a product because
he finances a production. Yeah.
Yeah, he has all these credits on IMDb, and it's all, created Boba Fett, created this other character. It's like if there's a character he created that was in something, he gets an IMDb credit. But when you go to see what he's actually worked on himself, there's nothing for 30 years.
Well, the IMDb's not accurate because I checked it out, and it's like they had give credit to writers or directors for films I know for a fact aren't written by.
All right, you tell me what's wrong specifically, and I'll make sure.
We're into the weeds here. Look, Lucas, one way or another. My God, this is gonna muddy the waters. You guys can jump on me now.
Actually, we should see. Mike, can you share the StreamYard again so we can see Elliot's drawing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, he bounced.
Oh, he bounced?
Oh. No. You ignored him for too long, Mike.
Because my guy from that same Brat Pack of filmmakers is James Cameron, man. Love that guy.
I tried to tell Elliot not to do How Maru. That's why I didn't do him.
Why don't somebody can bounce out for a minute and let Elliot pop in?
Oh, wait, I don't think he's trying to get back in. I think that character that he chose was too difficult.
No.
No, it's not by any fault of his. I tried to tell him last week, like I can't do that character either.
Do you guys have the power to kick people?
I can bounce out if you want.
I'm just asking. I'm curious.
No, you can't kick out of Hangouts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'll leave.
I can
and
bounce.
you guys let Ellie in.
Does he want to come in? I'll
Elliot, are you still watching? Give us a sign that you're alive.
He's in chat.
Is he?
Yes. I'm leaving. Ellie, come in.
No, I can leave.
Elliot, come back.
I know Elliot wants to come in here and back me up on this.
Maybe
My
he's
issue
like
with
his line
Lucas
part of the argument.
is the fact that he went and sold Lucasfilm to Disney.
Yeah.
And then he goes around afterwards. He's smiling big. He sold his guy. He got his $4 billion. And then he goes around and says, "Oh, my stuff is under, is taken over by white slavers." I'm like, wait a minute.
That was weird. That was weird.
Wait, what did he say?
Homie, don't blame anybody else for the white slavers except for yourself, man.
And why put a race on it? Just say slavers. Like, does white slavers make it worse?
Yeah.
Like, were they white slavers? No, they were brown. Like, oh, okay, it's all good. Like,
so
no.
that's bothered me every time he talks, because I'm like, dude, you sold it. You're selling the bill of goods to everybody. Like somehow somebody made you sell it for $4 billion.
Yeah.
Because it kind of makes you wonder though, because he was making more money on that just selling the toys and crap. So I wonder why he sold it.
Is he the hack?
Well, man,
Because he's a hack. What do you want to hold on to that and make tons of money for the rest of his life?
At a
It's
certain
weird. Why
point,
would you
there's
sell?
just more money than you're ever gonna have to deal with. So
Why would you?
You know what? I haven't
sell
actually
Golden
done
Goose
anything
with
worthwhile in
golden eggs?
40 years. I might as well sell this crap.
Yeah, but his kids could inherit it.
Does
I
he?
thought for sure you guys are gonna jump all over me for liking James Cameron. I was ready for some.
James Cameron's awesome.
I was ready for some blue people jokes. I was ready for it. And y'all just
Avatar's terrible. Avatar's terrible, but James
Yeah.
Cameron in general.
Yeah, Avatar's terrible.
Avatar, all Avatar is Dances with Wolves.
In space.
Wrong.
Yep.
It's
Right.
Shaka Zulu.
That's all it is.
It's Fern Gully.
Wait, what is that? I don't know what that is.
Shaka Zulu is a story of
Yeah.
the British facing off the Zulu tribe pretty much, and they're outnumbered, but they got guns, so they win. It's if you watch that movie, you'll be like, yeah, it is more like this than actually it's just called Zulu. It's not called Shaka Zulu. It's
I'll
called
go
Zulu.
check it out.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound familiar.
It's got Michael Caine.
Yeah, that's
So-
an awesome movie.
So just instead of saying Michael Caine, say my cocaine, and you get it right. Michael Caine
Michael Caine.
is in the movie. It makes you scared of a bunch of Africans with spears. I'll tell you that much.
See that, Edwin?
What's that now?
Did you see that we had a super
Let's see.
Cocaine.
Let's catch this super chat.
I am kind of looking forward to the second Avatar.
All right, this comes from Rhaegar
Me
Targaryen.
too.
Quiet,
I
please.
liked Avatar.
Quiet, please.
All right,
Quiet,
man, y'all don't take cues at all. Again, you gotta treat them like animals. Artists are the worst.
Like criminals, animals. I hate this guy.
Rhaegar Targaryen for $1.99 says, "Ask Terry if he liked Terminator: Dark Fate," and then Pyro Sylph says, what's your guys' opinion on the old Spawn cartoon? Why don't we start with that one, and then we'll do Terminator Dark Fate.
They had a cartoon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Was that
HBO?
HBO, wasn't it?
It was super
Yeah, it was HBO, and it was kind of really gritty and.
It was pretty bad.
I just watched it not too long ago because I didn't realize, or when it came out, I wasn't able to watch it. But then I went back and I YouTubed it, and I was like, it's dated.
Yeah. If I wasn't looking at it on with today's eyes, I don't know. I might have thought it was cool back then.
I missed it. What was the cartoon again?
Spawn.
Oh yeah, no, Spawn was definitely. You had to be like an angsty teenager to watch that.
Yeah.
Like you had to be like, oh my god, cartoons are cussing. Otherwise, I'd say go watch some Ralph Bakshi stuff if you want to get your.
What kills me is that everyone's all like, "Oh, Deadpool was the first rated R movie." No, it wasn't. Blade was. And watching cartoons cuss, I remember watching playing the Ninja Turtle arcade game, and they were cussing all over the place in Walmart. Way back in the day.
Walmart.
They were mouthing off to everybody and saying cuss words every 5 swings of their little weapons. So.
You sure? Well, what the heck?
The arcade, they were saying D word, this F, or not F.
No,
word.
dude. I played that game.
They were cussing in that game.
Wait a minute, you talking about the new one they just re-released?
Yeah, but the very first version that they ever came out with in Walmart, in that 4-player arcade game, Ninja Turtle game, they were cussing in that game.
They added the cussing then, man, because I played that game.
They took it out, like after.
I would have got a giggle out of that game playing it as a kid, listening to it.
Serious, yeah. I mean, I'll never forget. But yeah, I'll never forget when they took it out too.
Now in the original Turtles books, they cussed a lot. The Kevin Eastman and Laird books, but Terminator Dark Fate. So want to know my opinion on it, and I'm known for my hot takes. I didn't see it.
All right, Mike.
I liked it. I mean, I found something to like about it. It wasn't like the best thing in the world. Whenever she's like, "No man in your womb," but that was kind of stupid. But the Arnold really stepped up, and I really kind of enjoyed it for a couple.
You mean
scenes.
Carl?
I haven't really enjoyed a Terminator since 2.
Like, yeah, 2 was the best.
2 just was. What's funny is I was watching the second Mad Max, I think Road Warrior, and I just got done saying how I love my Jimmy Cameron, but he lifted some scenes right out of that movie where they're on the truck and he's reaching for the gun show. I was like, man, wait a minute. You could call it homage or whatever, but
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
That's another one of my favorite, man in leather with a shotgun.
That's my favorite film trilogy, the original Mad Max.
Well, is it a trilogy now, or is it a quadrilogy or whatever?
It's a trilogy. The other one's not Mad Max.
Are they gonna make any more of those with what's his name, the new guy?
I hope so. We don't even need
Mad Max. The fake Max.
I want some Furiosa.
Mike, I got a question for you. Let me make sure I'm sharing art, because nobody needs to see my face when you guys are drawing stuff. All right, how do you feel about George Lucas stealing lightsabers from science fiction writer Gordon Dixon?
Terrible.
So 1969, if you're a science fiction fan, you might remember a magazine called Analog. But Dixon wrote a story, and in the story, and George Lucas was familiar with Analog. He said, here's the line: something in appearance like the cross between the flame of a welding torch and the arc of a static electricity charge crackled from the end of the rod, even as it burst forth from the end of the rod. And then it describes a lightsaber fight here, and 2 lines of white fire splashed harmlessly into an aurora of sparks.
I would say touche, and he stole that from the Bible, because Michael's flaming sword obviously predates both of those flame swords. So it's a common enough trope where you can't say anybody stole lightsabers from anybody. I'm sorry.
Even with the sound effects and the sparks showering, yeah.
Well, there's a lightsaber fight in Genesis chapter 9000-B where Michael fights Azrael with 2 flaming swords. I totally did not make this up right now.
Yes, he did.
All right,
As much as I want to dogpile on Lucas, and I know you didn't even ask me, but it's just too much. It's true. Of course, he stole it. Like he stole everything. Flash Gordon, whatever. So anyway,
dive.
Not stealing. People, it's not stealing. It's influenced.
Okay, there you go. I mean, I will actually take that because
But
he
doesn't
literally
deny it. He doesn't deny it. He tells people that's
No, but Matt, you're giving him credit for being so inventive, and then you're excusing him for being quote unquote.
That's what every artist is influenced by another artist. Only the good ones are actually.
All right, I will actually take your side and say Tarantino also steals effectively, but also gets credit for being a genius.
Plagiarizes. He doesn't even. He's not influenced. He just swipes, cut, and paste, man.
You know,
Tarantino.
so and I like Tarantino. He's a good
Tarantino is the Eminem. As Eminem is to rap, Tarantino is to cinematography.
Yeah, I thought you said
Eminem's very talented.
Like aluminum at first. Like, what did he say? He's the aluminium.
He got there eventually.
But yeah,
the aluminium Falcon.
Who's seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, and what did you think?
Crap.
Oh, wait a minute.
I didn't get to see it.
I haven't seen it yet.
I
thought
it.
you liked it, Mike. Oh,
I just watched it for the first time.
I was just mad watching that movie.
Man, who was it that said they liked it? A lot of people have been saying they liked it. I can't remember them.
I like it. I mean, it's a Tarantino movie. Like,
Yeah, that's why I didn't like it.
yeah, I mean, I can respect
You don't like
that.
Tarantino, Mike?
No, I gave up on him after Pulp Fiction.
What? Oh.
I gave up on him
Was
after
it
his seminal movie.
just a hair too much sodomy for you, or?
No, I just look. Tarantino's a great scene writer. He's a great dialoguist. He has a great sense. He's got a great sense of a lot of stuff, but the dude can't freaking tell a story. That's why
See, Mike, we agree.
His best movie is Reservoir Dogs because he stole the story.
City on Fire, right?
I don't agree with. He did steal the story, but I don't think it's his best movie though.
So that's why I think if Tarantino worked with somebody who could freaking tell a story, any movie like that would be fantastic.
Actually, he did do one movie that has a coherent beginning, middle, and end, and it has the hero's journey. Anybody care to guess what that is?
No, it's with the later.
Nope. Even though that's a good movie too.
Wait.
So has a person that comes from captivity that gets rescued by a Gandalf-like person that teaches him the ways of the Force, that shows him a new profession and helps him get revenge.
Are you talking about Django? You're talking
Django
about
Unchained. He even blows up the Death Star at the end. I.e. the slave owner's house.
The thing I didn't like about Django Unchained was that it had like 3 climaxes. And I'm like, you can't just keep having climaxes in a movie. You have,
Man, when you say climax, I get turned on every time you say climax. So.
How much time do we have left?
You have 18 minutes. Didn't part of Django Unchained feel like part of the Unforgiven though? Like a kind of similar kind of.
Sure.
Man, the best part about Django Unchained though was Samuel and Leo. Their little relationship.
Oh, I loved it.
It was the best part of that movie.
I love Leo in that movie. Monsieur Candy. But I've been a diehard Leo fan since Basketball Diaries, so
Dang.
Yeah, I'm a fanboy. I just like that baby blue Jack Nicholson looking mother. Hey, Departed. Anybody seen that movie?
Oh yeah. That's funny when Marky Mark comes in and takes him out. We got a $2 super chat though. Mecha McCheese for $2 says, "Would Batman kill zombies?" Yes, if you are a true Batman fan, and we go back to Detective Comics number 27, we know that it is canon that Batman must kill as gruesomely as possible. So yes.
In the very first issue of Batman, doesn't he throw someone into a vat of acid to die?
Yes.
Well, yeah. They kind of rebooted him though.
No, that's not canon. That's fake Batman.
I mean, he had a gun too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, what about the Predator? Did he end up killing the Predator?
That was a good one. Yeah,
Because
they
I
did
know
crossover, right?
they had a huge crossover. It like took all of the '90s. It seems. I know it's not true, but it felt that way. Like, when is this gonna end? How long is he gonna be hunted?
Yeah, they had Predator versus was it Magnus the robot fighter?
Yeah, they were crossing that over with everything.
They had Aliens versus Superman. Remember that?
I don't remember that one. I remember RoboCop.
Yeah, I
versus,
remember that barely.
How does Aliens versus Superman even work? Because they can't hurt Superman.
I don't know. Somehow maybe they're green blood kryptonite.
Yeah, I thought that they might have been able to hurt him in that series somehow.
Magic acid,
kryptonite blood.
Hey, that could work actually. It'd be dumb, but it could work.
Kevin Sharp is trying to win. Y'all been giving hot takes, and Kevin Sharp's just been laying it down.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Kevin's won so many times.
You better finish though, Kev.
Yeah,
He doesn't even have to. He doesn't have to finish.
True that.
And Eric's is good too, but you're gonna need to get a photo up, man.
Sage,
I will.
Sage. Every time, because you said you're a red woman, I can't not think of the red woman from Game of Thrones. Whenever
I
think
have
of
no
you.
idea what you're talking about.
I know. And that's what makes it even worse.
Your cultural references have no power here, Terry.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Game of Thrones except that
that's-
Pedro Pascal's in it.
He was the
He
best.
is?
One of the best. He was one of the best characters.
He was in
That's
one,
all I know.
yeah, like one season, maybe.
Yeah, half of a bit. He had
Well,
a
I
little-
remember what's
yeah.
his name? The guy from gosh dang, what's his name? The guy from Lord of the Rings.
That could be anybody.
You mean Boromir?
Boromir, yeah.
Sean Bean.
Who's that guy? He was
Sean
in there
Bean.
for one season.
Sean
right?
Bean, Ned Stark.
Man,
Yeah.
you're hurting me because you don't know, and I can't tell you the correct answers because it's all spoilers at this point. So
I'm not gonna watch it. You can tell me.
yeah, okay. Well,
I know he gets beheaded, but
yeah, everybody y'all love is dead.
I know. That's
they
probably one of the
died
reasons why-
mean deaths.
That's
Yeah,
why
I had to stop watching it. It was a little too cruel for my taste.
I wanted to start it, but he got like he lost his head and pretty quick as far as I know, and then I was just like, I don't know.
I hate to be that guy, but hopefully Mike backs me up. I would say read the books though.
Yeah.
I don't have time for that jazz.
Well, get the audio books.
I don't have time for that literacy.
Well,
Man, people kill me not reading.
Did you say read what books?
Game of Thrones.
Oh,
I heard they
yeah.
were trash.
Oh my god! From people who like the prequel, Game of Thrones is trash. Boy, we're living in upside down land now.
Well, then I guess they're trash.
Hey, Quinn though, he's got me wanting to read, or not read, but he's got me wanting to watch Game of Thrones. I mean, but I have a hard time starting something that I know is over too, and then,
Oh no, don't watch the show, dude. The show
I could
is,
not.
hearing the outrage that happened between that season conclusion. But
Well, it actually got bad way before that, and once again, hopefully Mike backs me up. But season 4 through like after season 4, it just got like they were making stuff up. Pretty much.
After the first episode, I thought it was so stupid. I couldn't watch the second.
What did you think was stupid personally? I gotta
What
know.
I thought was stupid personally is that this woman's like, oh my gosh, asking this other woman, how could I possibly please a man? How do I do that? And then we had to have this girl on top of the other girl teaching her how to please a man.
The sex position was
No, are
derided.
you
she's talking
kidding
about
me right
Danny.
now?
She's talking
Yeah,
about.
I heard what I heard. It was just soft porn.
It was ridiculous. I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I shut it off.
I love how you fixated on that. That says a lot about you.
It was dumb.
Like that was like a
Hold on. Here's the thing. In the books, she's
It's
only
worse.
14 years old.
yeah. In the books, it's 10 times worse.
She's only 14.
Yeah.
Okay,
In
well
the
that
books, it's
makes more sense, but she's not in the show.
No, they had to age up everybody in the cast because you can't have a show in a modern context where 14-year-old girls are getting.
Yeah, so when you're watching that as a not 14-year-old watching a not 14-year-old doing that, you're like, this is like porn.
So wait a minute. Oh, I thought it ruined your erotica, which is why you were mad about it. Like,
My erotica.
Like I wanted to be in the scene, but she should know because I don't know if you ever read 50 Shades, but that's got pretty terrible
No,
writing.
I don't
like
read garbage, Terry.
Well, but you watched the prequel, so I keep getting confused.
Oh,
that's not even a good one. Sorry,
you love them. It kind of is.
No,
the prequels are 50 Shades for Star Wars. I'm sorry.
No.
Prequels are like freaking like Shakespeare. Dude, Game of Thrones. I didn't even watch one episode because I heard it was just that actors were actually disturbed and how gratuitous their scenes had to be. Like, and I'm like, why would anyone watch that?
They were so disturbed they stayed on for 8 seasons. Super
That's what I'm
disturbing.
saying. People got desensitized, I guess.
Dumb.
Okay. All right.
And they were just making sexual reference after sexual reference. So it was just like, oh my gosh, yeah, that's so funny.
I got such a different memory of that show. Like, I thought you were going to say the little boy getting pushed out of a window bothered you, but you're like, it's all the butt stuff that got me.
No, it was, I don't care about that. That was ridiculous. I mean, be creative.
I think that turned me off, right?
Yeah, be creative.
Into it.
That turned me off. Yeah.
All right. And look, I actually do agree that they went overboard even beyond the book because the book didn't have that much sex in it.
Yeah.
But HBO'd it up, and that did. But it was like in the newspaper, like everybody was talking about. Well, they dubbed it sex position.
Yeah.
From the show because
coined a new term.
Yeah. So you're not like weirdos for thinking that was weird. It's just the show still was pretty darn good. Besides all of that, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's just like I said, that probably is the only thing that got me because I like fantasy stuff and I like swords and all that stuff. But yeah, that kind of turned me off. I was just like, because I heard people talking about it. I was like, holy cow! Man.
I'm only recommending the book at this point because it did crash and burn super hard. There's a show that's supposed to be more like historical fiction called Last Kingdom. I highly recommend that.
Oh, that's a good show.
Wait, Last.
I was just about to bring that up, Terry. Great show.
Yeah, that show is shockingly good from start to finish. Like I actually thought it was gonna start to suck at some point, and it just didn't.
What cable network is
I
that
thought
on?
it got better.
It did. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shows like that never get better.
Because
Is it over right now?
I don't know, the first half of the first season or whatever, I was like, this is like a poor man's Vikings.
Yep.
And
But
then
it got better.
and then you really got better. So
It pretty much effectively wrapped up the storyline, and if they get picked up again, they can just pick it back up. But I've never been like, usually end of a season or something or a bunch of episodes or something. You're like this, you're kind of unsatisfied. I was very satisfied with the ending. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
We'll recommend to a friend. Same thing with Black Sails, another great show.
Still haven't seen that.
If you need your, historical.
How was Vikings? I wanted to watch
I love
that.
Vikings.
Yeah, Vikings is like medieval soap opera. So,
Cool.
well, actually, before like maybe it's Viking soap opera. So it's kind of ongoing. You're gonna have seasons you love, seasons you hate, seasons you're indifferent about.
There's a character that in the first few seasons you just really dig, and then like he's gone, and then it changes the show, but it doesn't. The show doesn't suck after it or anything. It just changes the show.
Oh, there was this one show with Tom Hardy in it. What is that one called?
Peaky Blinders.
No, not Peaky Blinders. I don't like that show because he dies.
Because of
Oh
what?
wait, you guys know that? Sorry.
I haven't seen that.
Wait,
I'm
what's the-
sorry.
No, I probably won't watch it. I'm not worried about it. I love spoilers anyway.
No, what'd you say?
He's like a
It's because he dies
love
in it. I don't like. Well, because like he's the only reason I watched it, and then
Watch the next season.
Uh-oh.
what are you talking about?
I'm just gonna say, watch the next season, Siege.
You're just trying to disappoint me.
Watch the
No, it's Taboo. That's the one. It's his show, actually.
What is it on?
I don't know what it is. I got it on DVD, so I don't know what it's on.
All right.
I'd never know what shows are on.
I'll use the internets to.
Oh, I guess it's just on BBC.
Oh, even better. I like BBC stuff.
But that's one of the best shows, I swear.
So is it like a limited, like 6-episode type of deal?
I think it's like 6 episodes.
Yeah, I love the way they do that because they're not like committed
It's
to.
like movies, like
Yeah,
a series of long movies. You know what I mean?
yeah. Sherlock was like that in the beginning, and then
Yes, Sherlock.
it got big, and then it got stupid.
What?
It
got
like
stupid.
It would start off great, then it just got to be like, okay, I'm just.
It did.
I'm just
by the
watching.
final
No,
season,
I
it was
have
bad.
the
It
whole
didn't get
series. I don't know where it
stupid.
got stupid.
It just got a little corny.
It did. It got
That's
to where
Sherlock, though.
you were watching House pretty much. Like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
he's gonna.
By
take
the
a
time they got
drug
to the
and-
point where like his sister was like a super genius, it was weird.
That's amazing. Are you kidding me?
No, because she didn't exist in the book. It was dumb.
I don't care. Like, I like the fantasy of it, dudes. I don't care how realistic it is.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Dude, we gotta have whatever mixture of people we got. Is
Yeah, 6 minutes left. 6 minutes left.
Each has to be a part of it. You love everything.
I love
hate.
everything. What?
We hate. It's great. It's awesome.
I don't love everything. I hate almost everything.
Did you like Firefly though? This is the real question. This is the real
I
question.
love Firefly.
Yeah,
Yes.
Firefly.
I like
Firefly.
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 Actually, like
Unity. We've discovered Unity. Everyone loves Firefly.
Mm-hmm.
Except for
Yeah.
Matt.
How could you
died
not?
young,
And freaking Adam Baldwin in that.
It
Yeah.
died young like a-
Firefly was like a space western done right.
Yeah, like Mandalorian.
Wait, what are you saying? That Mandalorian wasn't done right? Don't even come at me, Mike.
6 minutes left. Do it. I feel like Palpatine. Do it.
Mandalorian may in fact be the very best bit of Star Wars cinematography.
Go for
Oh,
Papa.
man. All right, gee, calm down, bro.
Edwin, have
I
you
know,
seen
man.
all the Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately. Well, I haven't seen the last one, and I've only seen parts of what was the one with the Red Guards, the Star Wars movie where
That was
Darth
Last Jedi.
Emo, and yeah,
Last
I've
Jedi.
only seen clips from that. But yeah, most of Star Wars is pretty much hot garbage. But Mandalorian was entertaining.
By most of it, you mean like even the original 3?
Yeah, even the original.
Okay.
Though I couldn't believe the budget for Mandalorian for a half an hour show was 3 times the budget of an episode of Game of Thrones.
It's not always a half an hour.
It was?
I'm just saying, the stuff they could do in Game of Thrones versus what they did in Mandalorian, and they had 3 times the budget for half the show.
Well, what did they need to do more in Mandalorian?
It must have been. Well, why did they have to spend that much money?
Well, I don't know. Because Jon Favreau likes really good cameras.
Actually, on a creative note, you guys have to watch the making of The Mandalorian. The tech they're using for that show is next level, man. I will give it that. They're literally projecting a whole environment in a room. So when you think he's in a canyon, he's literally in a 3D projected room that maps to his movements. It blew my mind. I was like, okay.
Okay, there you go.
I literally got a whole new level of respect for at least the technical side of the show, because it's pretty much putting people in 3D worlds, but they're putting live actors. So that way the lighting from the environment actually reflects on the actor, which is why you couldn't tell that all the scenes were fake. I was like, that was fake. That was fake. That's fake.
Terry, did you see Serenity?
Yes.
Don't spoil it, but yeah, Serenity was like a gut punch, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but they had to do it.
Yeah.
It was a lot like Farscape. We had to make a movie to end it.
Yeah.
And the movie basically was like, you're dead, he lives. Like, what the? Have you seen Farscape, guys? Anybody?
No. Yeah, of course. Farscape was awesome.
Farscape, if you haven't watched Farscape, that's the best Star Wars show never made. Seriously, no hyperbole, man. Like check it out.
It was good.
Oh,
it was good
2
the first
minutes,
couple
by the way.
seasons,
Artist,
but-
2 minutes.
Oh no, really?
Yep.
That was a real groan. Like, oh man, I'm hanging out with my friends.
Yeah, that sounded genuine.
I hate not finishing this stuff, man.
You never do, though, and it's just it's fine. It just looks like you did.
Thank you, Siege.
You're welcome.
Jiminy, do I need to make a straw poll?
Oh yeah, could you? Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries.
I should have done it while I was out of the chat. out of the room.
Yeah, Elliot just noped out, huh?
I told you.
Well, he did say he actually did have work to do though.
He did say that. That was a thing that he had done said.
Jiminy, do we use strawpoll.me or .us?
.me, M-E.
Did all of us go for the girls?
Yeah, dude.
I got a couple of dudes.
I'm sure you do.
I was gonna do Hondro, then I saw this beautiful brown lady, and I was like, I'm gonna do this one instead.
Wait, who did you? No, I'll see when I'm done.
I did Darley Dagger.
What game is that from?
It's
I don't recognize it.
It's Samurai Showdown.
Oh, I'll have to check it
Siege,
out.
and we haven't seen any of your work tonight.
Oh,
Siege.
I'm sorry.
Not even a second of your work.
Right. So she's gonna fake it. She's gonna bring in something that she spent like 6 hours on.
No, it would look way better than this in 6 hours.
Oh wow! Go back again. That was Siege's.
Yeah, right here. Can you see it?
Dang.
Got like 40 seconds.
Oh no!
You got until I finish the straw poll, so you might get a bonus second or two.
Okay, well wait.
Seconds.
So, Mike, how many of your kids are still in school?
Still in school, as in not graduated yet?
No, yeah, like you got the homeschool thing. How many you got doing the e-learning stuff?
4.
Jesus, yeah, that's what I got actually. So never mind.
I was going to junior college now, or community college, as they call it.
Hey, nothing wrong
What's he
with that.
going for?
Engineering, music, and
Yes to those.
Yeah, I did a chemical degree at a community college.
Chemical degree.
Chemistry?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I worked at I got a degree to work at chemical plants and
Oh, Maddie, that's cool.
process operations and stuff like that.
Oh, gotta go.
Very cool. Those are the good degrees, not that. I went to school to get a full alchemy degree.
So you could go be a guinea pig for new chemicals and stuff.
I inhaled all manner of chemicals.
We got superpowers.
I've sampled them all.
Active chemicals.
Inhalation hazard.
I believe you now. I'm like, you know what? I believe he did say. He was like,
Terry, is it HUDDLES?
STON? Yeah, just put loser on there. That'll
They'll know who it is.
Yeah, they'll know.
Dang.
Stop.
Yet.
Hey Edwin, can I send the picture of it in the chat?
You could send it in the Discord. How about that?
In the Discord, you're so excited.
In the Discord. You can put it in Twitter. That's fine.
Okay.
I can no longer check Twitter.
Did you actually delete it this time, or did you keep it for?
I did,
Smack
but what I'm
talking
gonna have to do, is I'm gonna have to create just a dead email account, and then transfer the name over to that email account. So that because otherwise someone else can take the name and then make me look bad.
All right.
Oh no, I
y'all
was
got
gonna
two.
do that.
All right, hang on. All right, we're drawing it to a close here, so I'll give you a 15-second countdown. 15.
No.
Yep.
Time.
Time keeps
10.
on ticking
Why?
into the future.
5.
I thought you
4,
said cows keep on
3.
tipping.
They do. They actually do.
1.
I do.
0. Pens and pencils down. Pens and
Pencils
pencils
down.
down.
Pencils
Stop.
You didn't count
Stop.
down. Oh.
Stop.
You did. You just didn't hear him.
Yep.
Why?
Whatever. It's not done. I don't even care anymore.
Who's cheating? Matt Cosson's cheating.
Is Cossin still doing stuff?
There's lots of good ones in here tonight.
Cosson, put it down.
No,
right.
he's just lagging.
Dang.
All right, I am putting the straw poll into
Oh, where's my mouse at?
the chat right now. And so, moderators, if you would keep repeating that. This is the straw poll. Audience, it is up to you now to select the winner, so let's go through these pieces.
Dang.
We're looking at Mike S. Miller. Mike, who did you draw here?
How is that coming in? I drew mine.
Looks good. Looks good, Mike.
I mean on YouTube.
On YouTube,
YouTube,
it's
it looks
moderately
good.
good, man.
Okay.
Probably fix the camera so you can see it straight on, but it looks good.
Oh crap! All right, here I'm gonna. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't because I'm on a slanted desk. So I'm
It still looks good. It doesn't matter. It looks good.
posting it to the Discord. To the Discord. Wait, where am I? Draw along. I'm gonna post it to the draw along.
Yep, post it to the draw line.
All right. Bam. In the draw.
All right, when I go to the Discord, we will bring this up again. Now, let's look at Sieges. Oh, yours is coming in real clear, Siege.
Oh, good. My camera bothers me sometimes.
Can you turn it sideways?
Oh my goodness!
Do you want me to? Here, let me see.
That's Shiki, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
I love that character.
Thank you. Oh, I'm glad.
Wow, you did the best. That's the best. Freaking, you need to put that on Google because Google doesn't have as good as images.
Oh my god.
That is
I was
pretty
looking
cool.
for reference for that character. I couldn't find nothing.
That's pretty cool.
I only found like one really good one. It's that really good artist. I don't even know who it is.
It's you.
Oh my god.
Inception. You found yourself. You went inside your own brain.
Oh my gosh, I made my own reference picture. You're right.
It's a picture within a picture. It's
Dang
awesome. It's pretty awesome.
Thank you.
I was thinking about attempting that character after the show, but
All right, I'm going to come back to
Oh
Eric.
no, Maddie, you have to.
I'm going to come back. All right, guys, let me get through all the pieces. Eric, I will come back to you when I duck over to Twitter and stuff. All right, this is Jason Robinson.
Mega potato cam there.
Jason Robinson.
Where are you, Jason? Where is he? Oh, there he is.
oh dang! Hi,
Oh,
Kate.
nice.
Hold on. The camera's all jacked up.
I love that perspective.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What's that character?
I thought it was Chun-Li
This
at
is
first.
Ling something. What's her name? Li Jiangfa Fei. Li Jiangfa Fei.
What? Where is she from?
She's from the original. What was it? Fury something. I don't know.
It's the Fury.
Yeah, one of those games. Fury something.
Fatal Fury. Was it?
Fatal Fury. Yeah, that's it. Fatal Fury. Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that.
80s fighting game, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I just saw that.
Hey, boot to the cranium, straight up.
Boot to the head.
Last thing you see before you wake up in the hospital.
All right, that is Jason Robinson. Jason Robinson. Let's take a look at Kevin Sharp. Oh, Kevin's is coming in clear.
Sharpie Sharp with the new camera.
Nice. Oh, Kev, that's so good.
Thank you, Siege. I appreciate
Your girl looks awesome. The things you're not good at drawing, apparently.
Uh-huh.
it.
Me and Zach are going to say that forever. We're going to be real bitter about it.
Every time I see you and Mike draw them and Weldon, you guys are putting me to shame, man.
I can't draw Terry.
You're all right.
Oh my gosh.
You'll
I'm like,
do.
what? Oh, you mean Terry Beauregard? Thought you were
Yeah.
talking to me. Like, what's that?
Yeah, there's a bunch of characters I can't. I just don't even attempt to.
Oh, Maddie, that's just like me.
Oh yeah, but look at that. Look at that tangent, dude.
What? Where they're rubbing up against each other?
Yeah,
What tangent?
right there. Where his triceps are rubbing up against her thigh.
What?
There's no tangent.
Mm.
They're not even touching.
They are on. Yeah, let me look on YouTube.
Oh, boy.
It sounds
No,
like
they're
on
not
YouTube.
touching.
Oh
I don't
crap!
know.
They are.
They're touching on my screen.
They're
Disqualified.
All right.
You and I define tangent in a different way because a tangent is just where the lines run together and create this odd connection. Not
Yeah.
necessarily. There's no tangent.
We're
There's
looking,
worse, there's worse
touching on
tangent.
my screen. On my screen, they're touching. That's a tangent.
On your screen specifically.
we're not even looking at that now.
He
We're
just
looking
threw
at
a
Matt
nothing burger,
Consons.
dude. That's
Hey,
amazing.
hey!
Would
Would you close your suck holes? Close your suck holes for just
a little bit of
moment.
whiteout could fix that.
Zip it.
No problem.
Zip it.
Don't mess with it.
We're looking at Matt Cousins. We're looking at
That's awesome.
Matt Cousins. And Matt, you're muted if you're telling us about your drawing.
Oh crap!
Oh,
Oh,
SNK.
man.
Yeah, what's that dude's name? I can't remember his name. Got tall hair.
I was gonna say tall hair.
His hair's so cool.
Was
I
that
was like,
kid
I
or
don't know,
play? I always forget which is which.
Eraserhead.
Eraser.
Yeah, I don't know his name. He's from SNK.
God, who's serious?
Yeah, what's his name now? Oh shoot.
Yeah, it's Fatal Fury or King of Fighters.
Yeah, King of Fighters.
Is it King of Fighters? Yeah, I think it's King
Yeah.
of Fighters.
I just don't know his name.
This
Oh,
is
shoot.
Matt Constant. All right, now we're looking at Matthew Weldon.
Oh, hold on a second. So I did.
Oh wait,
I did Cham Cham from Samurai Showdown. She's just one of the coolest character designs.
Is she on a squatty potty?
And,
oh my gosh.
So she got a little monkey partner.
See, that is
And
awesome.
she got that big boom. She got that big boomerang. And then I drew. Galford is like one of my favorite characters. So I drew him upside down to like kick.
Chibi.
And he's got his dog right there, so you can see them.
Yeah, you snapped
Oh
on
my
that.
gosh, I can't see it on the Hangouts.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Did you have the crotches touching for a reason?
Mike, quit noticing little stuff,
What
man.
the crap right now?
He's giving her. He's kneeing her in the
can't
bum. He's launching her. There you go.
Whoa, I thought
I
that
don't
was
know how
static.
you want to do it, Mike. You sinister beast.
Oh, I love that. Maddie.
Claim.
Look at the energy in that hair.
Yeah, that hair, you went off on the hair, man.
Some electric
I
hair.
wasn't. Yeah, I was worried about the hair. I still got.
I
figure out.
love it. Ah, you're
Yeah, 'cause
too good.
The boomerang. I was like, should I put more hair in front of the boomerang? But I really wanted to see it. But yeah.
No, I love it.
I'm starting to figure out how Mike got with his beautiful wife now. He probably was like, I mean, you're like a 10, but you could be an 11 if you know you're a little taller. Like, what are you doing nagging people's art, man?
All right, this is Terry Huddleston.
There it is.
Hold on, let me see. What you got? What you got?
Hey, I recognize that character now. Yeah.
It was literally a last minute like switch out where I'm like, wait a minute, she's way cooler than what I was gonna do.
I don't even know who that is, dude.
Yeah, she was a newer character.
Yeah, brand new.
Yeah, they had to add us into the samurai era because it didn't exist. So
There was one.
yeah, they just dug that up too. That's probably why they coincides with this character.
I mean, they didn't have to, but
You should have had the strands of her hair either end before the blade or fall through the blade.
You're right. You're right.
All right.
Senor Mike.
And
Dope. You
this
can totally
is
make a print out of that when you're done.
this is
I
Zachary
know.
Bradley.
Hey,
Ooh,
not
let's
done-
look at
not
Zach's.
done
Where's it at?
Talking about Terry's.
Oh, Zachary, what? Oop!
Oh yeah, I like that character.
I'm glad you drew her. You can put that in the mail and send it to me.
Hey, look at that G2 over there.
Which character is
Yeah,
that?
I was gonna say that's all inks. That's not.
You got a G2?
Oh, you
Yeah, I
did
got-
throw a
I
little
got-
gray tone in there,
I've
right?
been doing my V2 practice.
Oh, you're a good kid. You're gonna go far. You're gonna go far, Zach.
I love that, Zach. That was so good.
I can't
Let
see
me
it
see.
on my screen yet. It'll pop up on
Mike,
the
just leave it
YouTube.
alone.
I'm looking for
Just-
something. Huh?
Just leave it alone, Mike.
All right, Zachary
What's going
Bradley.
on?
All right, now I am in our
Ah,
Discord.
no,
If you haven't joined our Discord yet on the Blacklist Universe, please do. Let's see, we had a couple that we put in the Discord. This is Mike S. Miller's.
Where are we looking?
At perfection.
Oh, that's all.
Whatever.
Whatever.
I see a tangent like it's where
I have to look on YouTube, so it's not there yet, Mike.
This is Eric Ninaltowski's.
Eric sees the tangent on the 2 feet on the bottom left corner.
Let me see what
You're like
happens when-
a golf announcer. Like, yeah, he putted wide on that one. He missed it.
Eric, that's cute.
Oh wait, there's
I
another
like
tangent
that one.
at the end of the ball, where the circle thing is touching the end of her tail thingy. You see that? Yeah. You see it? Everybody sees it now, right?
Wait, you're talking about the little.
What tangent? What?
Cap it, and I'll just put it. This is nice because I can screen cap it and I can put it right into
Okay.
Discord.
Tell me what you're talking about.
It's overlapping from her hand.
No, you can. It's in the Discord. Just scroll down.
I'm
You
not
gotta
in
really,
the
really
Discord,
search
though,
for it
so I
because you
need
can't
to
notice it
explain.
otherwise.
Right, this was
Eric.
Matt Cossins.
Yo,
Oh yeah.
What were we on?
Is there a way to zoom in on that? It looks teeny tiny on the YouTube.
Hey,
Oh, does it
Hattori
look-
Hanzo.
Hey, Eric,
Yo,
I'm getting some Walt Simonson vibes,
shoot.
man. I'm loving it.
cool man.
Is that
Cool,
larger
man.
now?
Okay, where's the tangent here? Oh, I see it. Sorry.
I don't see it.
It's her leg.
Barely there. It's barely there. It's
Yeah,
overlapping
it's
enough.
barely there. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. It looks amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I love that pose. I'm sure there's something wrong with Mike's, though, that I can find.
I don't know
Like
what
the
that is.
foreshortening. That's all. Just the entire picture.
Mm-hmm.
All right, artist, I need you to pay attention because we're going to have to look. We're going to have to look on Discord and we're going to have to look on Twitter to select the winner of Draw Along with Drawn and Quartered. Are you ready?
Yes.
Wait a minute, we
Mike,
got the
that
lo-
one actually does look like your wife.
All right.
Does it?
Yeah,
This-
it does.
This is Fly Fox Pro. Metal Slug.
Dragon Guard and Titan.
Shinobi Raccoon.
And Golma.
Does
she have a
Steve have
bodysuit on?
cover or something on Golma?
What?
Do you have a cover or a pinup in Golma or something?
Yeah, I have a print in Golma, and I'm doing a few pages.
Awesome. Awesome.
All right. This is my versus McCheese.
That's pretty good.
All right. This is Tofler, and this is Yuri Sakazaki.
The trainer who
like-
trains.
I like that one a lot.
Tofler. Nice one, Tofler. All right. This is Armoron.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
He does not skip leg day.
He's about to burst forth
He
from
does
the
not skip leg
gym.
All right. This is One Doomed Rabbit. Oh, that's pretty
I
cool.
really like that character design. Who's that? What's she from?
Sylvie, King of Fighters.
Really? I don't recognize that character design. That's really
I told
cool.
you, the SNK fighters aren't as
All right,
saturated as.
All right, so this isn't one for voting, but Armoron included a colored.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yeah. All
Looks
right,
like
the
One Piece. Or,
Oh, Metal Slug.
Yeah.
Whoa, that one's cool.
I was this close to throwing in a tank.
Oh, Maddie, that would have been awesome.
All right, that is the Howl Comics. Let's see. Flogan 80. Flogan 80. Who is this character from Fatal Fury?
Terry Bogard.
Yeah,
Terry
that's
Bogard.
Terry.
All right. Oh, Hiroshi Paradox.
Oh, no, I
nice.
love it.
That is cute.
Oh.
I like that style a lot.
All right, the Mark of Mark. The Mark of Mark.
Oh,
Hiromi Mita.
That's cute.
Great pose.
All right.
Yeah, I like that.
Let me switch over, and now we got to check out Twitter because we've got them on both sides. Hopefully,
Oh, that
eventually.
was-
Go ahead.
That's the Discord. Oh.
That was the
Cool.
Discord.
I don't know what we're
Oh,
looking at.
that's Discord. Yeah, I have a Discord. Oh, shoot. I'm on the fan edition thing.
Well,
I forgot that I even had a Discord.
get on up in here. What you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Either.
How do I find us? What's
the
the
various
thing?
links I've been providing?
Oh, sorry, Mike. You know me.
I know you.
All right. Now let's look at the ones on the official thread on Twitter. Let's see. We've got Mark Bergot. This is Hiromi.
Cool. Cool.
All right. Luster Dog. Eri Kasamoto from Metal Slug.
Ooh, I like the body shape there. It's cute.
Is that from?
It's a side-scrolling little
Metal
shooter
Slug.
game.
Yeah,
It's
Metal
so fun.
It was like a 3/4 view, not to be that guy, but I sunk a lot of quarters into that game.
All right. Joe Maroney.
Well, yeah. Wait a minute. No, Metal Slug was side scroller.
Joe Maroney.
I'm thinking of something else.
Skull-O-Mania. All right. Tofler. We saw this one, but we can look at it again here. Tofler.
Oh, sorry, Mike. My link expired, so you're gonna have to send it again.
What?
Yeah, it says it expired.
Tommy
crap.
Graphite.
Oh, freaking awesome action.
Nice.
Oh,
Tommy, what?
Okay, one Doom Rabbit, King of Fighters. We saw this one over on the Discord. Okay, Junkyard Done.
Oh, that's cute.
Cool, man. You're getting better, bro.
All right,
Danger Girl.
Erotimus Flash did a pretty killer Metal Slug.
Oh yeah.
I hate to comment Elrodimus, but that looks pretty cool.
Elrod's on the Discord, just saying.
Oh, geez, Mike, why'd you have to go and do that?
Actually, I don't remember. If he is.
Fly Fox Pro.
Yeah, he is.
We saw that on the Discard. Juan Soto, Fatal Fury. Fatal Fury seems to be a very popular character.
It's huge. I mean,
that's the game.
Yeah, I mean Terry Bogard, but the game and the particular character.
it's one of their top properties.
Yeah, my brother has a cap that says Fatal Cuties on it.
Right, Sheldon Martin.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Sheldon Martin does some good work. Yeah, we've seen.
Before short.
All right, we saw the Shinobi Raccoon.
Who is that?
Armor
can't-
on. Oh, I'm sorry. Shinobi Raccoon.
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
the
but-
character?
Oh no.
I can't even tell
Looks
by
like
that.
she's got a bandana that has like a little eyeball in it in the headband.
It actually looks like someone from Dead or Alive. I can't even.
No, that's true.
Armor on's take on Terry Bogard. All right, we saw Mecha McCheese versus
Nice.
Maya. Dan
That's
Sane.
my pizza. I like that one.
He's from
I
Argo.
wonder if that is your pizza. Is it?
It is my pizza. They were talking about it all night.
I'm not gonna lie, man. You had the best reveal because I was like, "Oh, she is drawing."
Yeah.
That was
This
great.
is an advertisement for our sister program, which airs every Thursday night.
And it's Mad Max, my favorite.
That's freaking awesome.
All right, Hiroshi Paradox.
Hiroshi.
And that was Nakoruru from Samurai
Yeah,
Shodown.
I almost drew her. She's got a freaking she's got a bad eagle, man.
Man, I thought you were gonna say something else altogether.
All right, we need to pick a winner. Mr.
geez.
Mike Miller.
I'm gonna go with the Discord user Howl Comics.
Oh, Discord.
The Howl Comics. Okay, Mike Miller. It's going with the Howl. Okay. All right, Siege.
Wait a minute. Can you pass over me really quick?
Yep.
Okay, pass over me.
Eric
Dropping
Ninaltowski.
the Discord link into the chat, Siege, if you want to click on that.
Okay.
Eric
Anyone
Ninaltowski.
else, if you want to join the
Or
Discord.
I'm gonna go with Sheldon Martin.
Sheldon Martin. Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Hiroshi.
All right,
We didn't
Siege.
come back to you yet.
I'm coming back to me.
All
But
right.
Sheldon is like I love Sheldon's the face he did. That is so good.
Jason Robinson.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Logan 80.
All right, Jason going with Flogun 80. All right. Kevin Sharp.
There's quite a few good ones in there. I think I'm gonna have to go with How Comics.
The How Comics. Yeah.
That's what I'm going with too. By the way, Terry Huddleston.
All right, Terry Huddleston. Yeah, that Metal Slug. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. How Comics. All right. Let's see. Matt Cussom.
Ooh man, I'm gonna say I got my runner-ups are Flogan, 80, Armoron, and it was between Topher and Luster Dog. Was it 9?
Topher's got a good one.
Yeah, I know, man. They're also good.
Luster Dog. I'm like.
I might go to Luster Dog. I think for this one.
All right.
What chat did you mean? Oh, okay. Never mind. I found it.
And Matt Weldon.
Yeah, man. For my, it's really difficult. I want to vote for a Metal Slug, but Maddie just named 2 really good ones. Is El Rodimus in the running, or is he disqualified because he?
No, you can't vote Elrodimus.
Let me go Luster Dog too.
All right.
Yeah.
And so it is close, but the winner tonight, right in the Discord, is the How Comics.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats.
All right.
Well done, Alan. Awesome.
All right. Let's see. Let me hit refresh. Oh, it's tight tonight on the. Oh, we got some big ties here. All right. 6:38. I'm going to give it 2 more minutes for people to get their votes in.
All right, guys, 89 of you in here. Make sure you all go vote for me. Or at
Go
least
vote Siege under Siege. Vote thrice because she just that nice.
Feel free to vote for anyone other than Siege, but you probably want to be voting for me.
Vote for Siege.
You know, come on.
Somebody get her off me.
Matt is under siege.
Natty Ice.
A vote for Siege is a vote for meanness. Let's go for it.
I'm fine with
Remember,
that.
Siege likes the prequels, so she clearly doesn't deserve your
Yeah,
vote.
but they love me anyway. It doesn't matter.
Because you're coarse like sand.
That's right.
You get everywhere.
Get everywhere.
And the How Comics, make sure you cross-post to Twitter, yeah? So we can share that
No,
out.
somehow between Siege and I fighting, Matt Weldon is pulling ahead.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
the
go
crap's
Matty
going on
Ice.
Here.
Somebody
Hey, this-
get him.
Hey, this just goes to show you Terry was right in the beginning. People want that free drawing of some man action.
Some man candy, that's where it's at.
That's going to be a free additional item along with your print. If you get the free original sketch of that.
Don't listen to him.
Hey.
Don't do it.
All right, I am grabbing a screenshot of the poll. I'm going to hit one more refresh and then getting a screenshot.
Well, everybody in the chat, I have free metal cards, so if I can bribe your vote.
Not too late.
All right, and I'm going
I will
to
give you free stuff.
post the final results into the Discord.
I'm melting.
Do.
All right.
That was me this time.
This is terrible.
I can't even find the Discord now. Oh, there it is.
All right, here we go.
Oh, jeez.
There's a lot of Discord going around.
All right, we've got a tie.
Discord tonight.
Oh, we've got a three-way tie. A three-way tie for last place. Zachary Bradley, Terry Huddleston, and Jason Robinson.
Sorry, Zach
Oh.
doesn't go down there. I protest.
It's okay.
Please go lightly.
He's in good company though.
Yes.
Thanks for your support, Siege.
High fives.
All right, we have a tie for 5th place between Eric Ninaltowski and Matt Cussom.
Yeah.
Don't applaud for that.
Yeah,
Higgins.
they're good artists.
It's their applause.
Hold your applause for bronze.
All right.
LeBron.
Oh, jeez.
LeBron's.
LeBron's. Guys.
Bronze as in third rate.
Oh, but
Oh.
y'all are the worst.
Oh,
All right. All right. With the in 4th place, or excuse me, yeah, in 4th place, Mr. Kevin Sharp.
Hey,
Oh, that's shocking.
Congrats.
Is this an upset? What's going on here?
It's upset.
Is this real life?
Everybody was tonight. It's a tough
Real life.
All right. With
fantasy.
In third place with the peanut butter medal, Mike S. Miller.
Sample that peanut butter, Mike.
Nice. Way to go, Mike. You didn't win.
All right. In second place with the silver medal, Siege.
Yay!
Thank you,
Congrats.
everybody. Mike
Piece of
didn't
sweet.
win, and my bestie, little Maddie Ice, won. Thank you so much.
Siege used the prestige on us, man. She did a Christian Bell switcheroo. Like, you thought I was just eating pizza. Gotcha. Boom. Right at the end. Won the game.
All right. And in first place, not with the loincloth piece,
Not with the loincloth.
but Mr. Matthew Weldon.
Yes. Goodness, y'all.
Congrats, Matt.
There you go.
Represent.
Matthew, this was a mandate for more loincloth.
Man,
brother.
Yeah, look, he folded up. He folded up his clothes and put them on a rock in the water. So he's just enjoying himself.
Yeah, why would he?
Well, it is Japanese garb, right? I mean, that's like Japanese wear that, so
it's
not the
cultural.
modern G-string.
I like how you
Yeah,
gotta
it's cultural.
justify it. It's a man in a thong, man. Don't overthink it.
No, it's not. It's not. No, man. It's Japanese underwear. And the samurai underwear.
Hey, this is Mike right here. This is Mike. Put up your hair.
Hey, White.
Show us the winning piece, though, if you will, Mr. Weldon.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that off the screen.
Here we go. Check it out. I guess they like
good.
champ. I'm surprised nobody else attempted this guy. I mean, now that I think about it, it's kind of obscure, but
I was above.
yeah, she got bright green hair. I just like the character design. I mean, it's really it's come along.
Yeah,
over the
that's
years.
awesome, Maddie.
And it's so animated. That's what makes it look so good.
Yeah, Galford and his little puppy. Yeah, one of my favorite.
Very cool. So cool.
All right.
I just want.
If you would like to win a print of this piece from Matthew Weldon, go ahead and type in banana hammock into the chat.
Awesome.
How do you spell that, Ann?
Oh, Mike, you can't do that. You're cheating.
He spelled it wrong anyway. He's disqualified.
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Oh.
And you
All right.
spelled it wrong.
I did. See,
How do you spell hammock with 2 M's?
That's how straight he is. He can't even spell euphemisms. I don't even know how it's spelled, guys.
Hammock.
There we go.
Poor Moose.
That's awesome. I like that wolf. Looks happy.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's cheesing, man. That's just the funniest part. So cool.
Oh, Maddie, I was at Ross the other day, and I was like, I wonder if they have big peanut butter so I can send it to Maddie. And then I was like, I went down the aisle, and I was like, crap, no big peanut butter.
Yeah, they don't have the XL. They don't have my XL cans
anywhere.
anymore.
No,
All the peanut butter's gone, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't
no
have
they have the small ones.
yeah, they don't have the jumbo cans.
You gotta
anymore,
order
man.
it online.
That's the good thing about being from a podunk part of the country, man. Nothing runs out here. That's not enough of us. There's too many cows versus people, so they don't need toilet paper. So
yeah, right.
All right. Let's give the wheel a spin and see which one of our viewers is going to win.
Yeah, this is the lowest. This is the lowest charity piece that's ever come up in Drawn and Quartered. I don't see a lot of banana hammocks.
I only did it once because I know that's the winning ones if you only do it once.
All right. Mr. Hellstorm 74, you are the winner.
Nice. Hit me up. Go fight. Go. Let me know on Twitter at Weldon Art or Instagram at Weldon Art, whatever.
Do I follow you on Instagram?
Oh yeah, that's a good question, man.
I think I do.
I think I do too. I mean,
if not, I'm gonna start calling you and heavy breathing a little bit and then hanging up.
Maddie, do you sell your prints anywhere?
Yeah, I need to. I have them up on an art station, but they're not really active. I just people just say, hey, I want this one and this one. I just mail them off. But I need to really get an orderly way of doing it.
Yeah.
Better way of going about it.
Yep, I found you. Wait a minute, you got 800 something followers?
Or
yes, that sounds about right. On Instagram, yeah.
Yeah. That is ridiculous.
I just cracked 8 ones.
Dude, I'm like, is this the right Matthew Weldon? Because he should have like 150 million followers.
Yeah, he should.
Those things are big, man.
Said I won last week. Let somebody else win.
Oh, did he?
Gracious.
And I got your envelope all dressed up. I just got to
did you?
print order it.
Oh, okay. All right, let me spin. I'm spinning. Giving it a second spin. Giving it a second spin. Let's see.
And while he's spinning, everybody go on over to the Discord and sign up.
Wait a minute, dude. I know you.
Yeah, we've met. I know you too. Hey, I told a story about you too the other day.
All right, guys, give me 1 second. Guys, give me 1 second here.
we hang out. We've hung out at cons many times.
We did.
A little bit.
I'm terrible at names. I'm sorry, man.
What the crap? Oh, is that Edwin?
Yes. Yes.
We gotta reel in the artists.
Give me one moment here. Curious 2 Alpha, you are the winner. Curious 2 Alpha and Mr. Hellstrom, thank you so much. I just do a random spin, whoever comes up. But Curious 2 Alpha, you are the winner.
Could you do it less random next time and choose me?
No.
Nope. He's been picking his partners.
No, you
like
should.
that
You should.
all his life.
I should have told the audience that only girls apply for the winning piece. So,
Oh, I'm a lady.
I'll do another one. I'll do some man candy for the next one if I win, and we'll do ladies night.
Hey. I want to welcome some people tonight. Pablo Romero, Space Player,
Hey.
Sheldon, Kanan White, Priceless 2332, Terry Huddleston, Alpha Proto, Siege, Calliope, and Junkyard Dunn. Welcome to the Discord.
I think Kanan White would have really liked to get in on this one tonight because he seems like he's down with that era of gaming and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, if Edwin hadn't overbooked.
That was you that overbooked, Mike. Don't even put that on Edwin.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Innocent.
Hey, anyways,
Look, I get what you're saying, Siege. He did an affirmative action invite, and now you're upset I took a good argument.
Well, I'm glad you pointed it out that I didn't have to do it for you.
I mean, he got the red one, he got the black one. We could be Power Rangers here. Let's do it.
Well, we have the
Just
brown
for red and black.
I guess Weldon can be the pink Power Ranger, yeah?
No, I'm the brown Power Ranger. I had the peanut butter.
Yeah, he's that light brown.
Nobody's ever.
Dude, no. You're the Blue Ranger, man. We're gonna retcon that right
He's
out.
freaking gold.
We can't sell those toys, man. Those brown toys.
That's a good point.
Get the new brown blaster.
All right, we're gonna go through the artist, and they're going to tell you where to get a hold of them, where to see their work, and we're starting with Zachary Bradley.
I'm still here.
Is that a bird?
You can find me on Twitter at Zach_TV, and right now I have my campaign live for 2 more days. 2 more days on
2 more days.
I think on Kickstarter it's like 6 or 7 more days, but 2 more days on Indiegogo, and then things happen, and then I gotta pay people. So all that stuff.
I'm sorry.
I told him not to pay me either, Siege, but he freaking.
Yeah, you don't have to pay me. Just pay me like $20. That's fine.
What are you talking about? I already nothing. Anyways.
I already.
All right, and we've got Terry Huddleston.
Hey, so you can find me pretty much on Instagram, Facebook, and I do have a website, but it's terrible. It's terryhuddlestonart.com, and if you put that into Google searches, all my other pages come up as well because I'm very lazy, so I only use one name for everything as an umbrella.
All right. And Matthew, Matthew Weldon, Curious 2 Alpha says he needs an email or something. He is not on Twitter.
I'll throw that up in my. You want me to just say give my outro right now?
Well, yeah, we're on you, but you can also give your email while you're doing.
Oh yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, if you want, you can find me at Weldon Art on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, and my email is kashdv8@yahoo.com. If you want to hit me up over there and let me know, give me an address. And go check out Sideshow66 and Punchline on Indiegogo right now. They are in demand.
All right. Mr. Matt Cosson.
Oh yeah, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube under Matt Cossin, MattCossin, and I am going to be doing some more live streams. I actually started one a few days ago, but I'm going to go back and doing it, start trying to do it on a regular basis, and talk 80s movies and music.
And just
thanks for the votes.
Before I move on, Hiroshi Paradox and Sheldon Martin in our chat. Great pieces from both of you with the draw along with Drawn and Quartered. Very great pieces. All right, Mr. Kevin Sharp.
Hey. I've got my book, Dragon Guard, right now running on Indiegogo. Please check it out. And if you dig fantasy in the style of like 80s cartoons, like He-Man and Thundercats, all that good stuff, please check it out. And hopefully you'll back it. We're doing really good, but I could always use everybody's support, so thank you. And you can check me out on KevHulk73 on Twitter and KevHulk73 on Instagram. Hey, thank you.
All right, check out that Dragon Guard. All right, Jason Robinson.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Jason Robinson. I am a freelance illustrator. You can find me on my YouTube channel, Illustration by Design. I did put it in the chat. And I will be drawing Nasser's Comics, Secret Comics Presents, there several times a week. And you can just watch me as I live stream drawing the comic for you. If you can see on the screen there, should be sharing it, we are 7 backers away from reaching 100 backers. And we would like to get to $3,000 by, I think, the next 11 days, when we'll be halfway towards our deadline. So if you could support the comic book, you can buy it for as little as $8 and up. And yeah, we could really use your support, and we would greatly appreciate it. We'll probably put out a good comic book for you.
What I'm about to say is totally unfactual, but he will draw a man in a thong for you if you support that program. That will happen. That 100% will happen.
I'll at least draw the head of a man. Wait a minute. I'll let you use your imagination. If you buy the headshot tier, then I will draw the head of a man. You can imagine him wearing a thong.
You are in for a penny, in for a pound, my friend.
Well, I draw big dudes in furry underwear, so come on.
Let's do it. Let's go.
There you go.
Eric Ninaltowski.
All right. What's up, guys? You can find me online, Eric Ninaltowski Art, pretty much everywhere on social media. My website is ericninaltowskiart.com, and I do have Shadow Sentry right now funding, 27 days left. And yeah, I'm at 11,000. I'd like to get higher. I want to get to 15. And yeah, it's an X-Men meets the Matrix superhero team book in the style of the 90s, and good storytelling, great art. And I got some awesome covers, so check it out by Matthew Weldon, Kevin Sharp, and the Mike S. Miller.
Right.
Yes.
Siege.
Oh, hey. You can follow me on Twitter at TeaTimeDrone. Drone is DROAN, and my Instagram, DROAN.ADOAN. That's pretty much it.
And you can follow on ilovetheprequels.com. It's a fan base of one, maybe two people that endorse the prequels, and will kill anybody that disagrees.
Yeah, me, Cossin, and Maddie are right on there.
Yeah.
All right. And our host, Mr. Mike S. Miller.
Hello, this is Mike S. Miller. This is my channel, Blacklist Universe. Thank you so much for being here. Please do like, subscribe, share, join. Tell somebody about this great channel. And do check out Lone Star. This is my comic. I just made available within the past week a 3-pack
Lone Star 1, Lone Star 2, and Monster Hunt, all for $20 digitally. So you can get, that includes the awesome Matthew Weldon Brando 8-page story backup in Lone Star Redo. His original art is still available if you scroll on down the bottom here to the Brando Origins original art. You can still get Matthew Weldon pages. You can still get sketch covers. You can still get Injustice original art, plus all the book stuff. Get the cover signs, sketch cards, art prints, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, that 3-pack digital, that's 128 pages of Lone Star digitally for only $20. I think I'm going to include all of the covers in the digital delivery. So
That's pretty
there
awesome.
it is. Please do sign up at the Discord. Check out, I don't know, what else? What else is there to check out? Anything? Check out everybody else's stuff. I'm over on Facebook also at Mike S. Miller Art if you want to check me out there. God bless you all. Edwin Boyette, get us out of here.
All right. All right. Scary times for some, but don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear be the thing that rules your life or drives your decisions. We're going to get through this, but take this time now. Be patient with your friends. Be patient with your family. Make sure you check in on your neighbors, your loved ones. Let people know you love them. And if you are afraid, do something good for somebody else, right? Take that fear and make somebody's life better, and that fear will vanish from you. Until we meet again, thank you for joining us tonight. God bless you, and aloha.
Aloha. Captain Hills, the Discord link is in the chat and in the description. God bless everybody.
Aloha.
Aloha.
So Weldon.
Hey.